You said pie. 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 You said pie.
It's tempting to just let this be the entire stream. That would be quite funny. But I'm struggling to fix the code right now.
Why has it died again? Ah. The IO. I don't know what that means. What?
Well, howdy everyone.
The code hates me. What is it? Self.next. What is the... well, happy anniversary.
You and the code had a very rough night. I don't doubt, because the you-know-what is enabled, if you remember one.
You said pie.
Because I've had so many technical issues since we last had this that I had to rewrite it in like 5 minutes, and I only thought to do it because John said it before the stream even started like half an hour ago, and I was like, well shit, I really should turn that on, that would be funny. But it is, if the code works. Why is this, why do you have to say so many pies? What do you mean Callisto pie? Well, okay, hold on. Howdy Chess, howdy John, howdy Pep, howdy Skug, howdy Furret, howdy Passings, howdy Keep Scrolling, howdy Duo. Am I good? Howdy I'm gonna pronounce that I because that's very thematic for what the title screen is. We good? I'm still scrolling if I missed anyone. I think, well, if I missed you, unlucky. Howdy Butterblock, howdy. John, you gave a pep talk to make the impregnation of the code. Oh, okay. Far out. Why does it keep breaking? YouTube. Next page token. Here we go. Copy. Backspace. Cancel. You said pie. It's because there's so... Okay. Oh. Wait. While true, try, accept. Okay, so if I cancel out all of the stuff. Here we go. Okay, so it broke again. Oh, that's why. Is it? You said pie. All this such. Oh, yeah, that's right. The new ring IDs. That's gonna be fun. Okay, maybe the code won't break now, because I apparently I left some of the VR stuff on. You pulled through the ring IDs and got cavernous wailing Sinclair. It's about the same, right? Right? Yeah. Sinking and bleed and 50 attack weight. Oh no, it's RNG. It's a 1 in 5. I can reduce it, obviously, but like it's loud, so I don't know if I want to. All right. Well, happy anniversary. It has been a year. I posted the first video a year ago. And the description says I don't know what we're doing. I still don't know what we're doing. I had multiple ideas and I scrapped like all of them. Because what? We can either
Howdy, CC. We can do something. We can do something, right? Okay, so the things that I thought of were going through / tier listing, obviously Blast Slop, old videos, because at some point I have wanted to for a while talk about some of the old videos, but also that kind of relies on people actually having watched the old videos. So, did you announce? Oh, thank you, John, pointing out my insufficiencies. I'm a 1-year-old baby pie now. Link at live. Thank you.
You said pie.
Background reminds me of a peppermint. I guess so, yeah. It is very, very heavily inspired by a anime scene, of course.
You said
because that's my current obsession, but oh well. Wow, I never realized how
said
glitchy this audio clip was. I didn't re-record it. This is the original one. Howdy, Airplane. Let me adjust the volume of the music a little bit. I can hear it a bit loud. You forgot to mention for the Discord link in the description says it's expired. Ah, okay. I will update that now. Invite.
You said
it might be the old one. Copy. Close, stream, edit. There we go. There's a reason it's hidden at the very least. I clicked cancel. I clicked cancel instead of save. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Oh, thank you, CC. That's very kind. I hope everyone enjoys the emoji. Thank you for... I don't expect anything. Thank you, CC. Speaking of, big achievement of true. Pep got it. Wait, Pep got it? Illegal.
You said pie.
Okay, so, choices. We can rate / discuss old videos, we can draw emoji, we can edit, we can do something else, if you have any better ideas, because I'm sure there's many better ideas. Pepperoni. Oh, Dulce got it again. There you go. And then I don't think I recognize everyone's ats there, unfortunately. Since the whole YouTube swap. It's, by the way, as you said, pie, not hide. I've seen that twice now. Draw a green bird. You've got the green bird next to your name. Haven't forgotten the Pokémon cards. Oh, wait. Well, you see, in exactly 4 months and 5 days, Pet, it might be time to pull those out again. Who knows? I do have it. We technically can. Where is Callisto Pie? I don't have Callisto Pie. Oh, base IDs, MDE. Nah, that's... you see, with MDE, we can do MDE. I haven't done MDE 60. I haven't done my weekly for like 2 weeks ever since I did the bloody Ryoshu clear. Actually, so it's been more than 2 weeks. So I'm a little behind in the lunacy department, but you know. That got concept and stream. Yeah, that stream definitely has been removed. And is absolutely lost to the abyss, and is not just private. And I definitely cannot clip parts of it.
You said
at my own discretion at all. Floor 15 Matthias. I've seen that it's the nurse fathers for the secret bosses now. That's honestly, I don't know if Ryoshu could do it now. Like maybe she can do. I've only obviously seen Matthias and Valentina, but I haven't seen the other two. Still failed? Maybe it's a you problem. Maybe. It should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. It might just be a major skill issue on my part. Howdy, Ancient. Smiling comfort is over. Give a human a tool to annoy streamer, and annoy streamer we shall. It's not even going to annoy me. Like, I've been playing next to cicadas for like weeks now.
You said
you heard of cicada before? Cicadas are kind of big. New ID trailer. Rogen. Okay. So it's for Ring. I kind of like the Ring. I too, like many others, are hoping for greater development of the finger. They're so... Okay, look. I'll put it this way. I didn't really look at their ability animations because it entirely... Like, I'll see them when I use them anyway. But the splash art for Musou is okay. I wasn't really paying attention when watching the, you know, skills for Rojin, but it's cool. She like controls her hand with the strings, man. That's so cool. That's gonna be interesting. Can we make CC into a maid? We can. Brienne? Oh, Brienne's the other one. Okay, yeah, true. I guess it wouldn't be her. That makes sense. Also an Albina and MDE. I had to make... Speaking of... Alright, hold on. Let me... Studio... how does this work? Let me... Click... Over... okay. Speaking of Albina, I do have... an upcup. Wow, upcup. Yeah, my tongue is working today. I do have an upcoming plan for Limbus Company Geographic. Window capture, Chrome, select, Chrome. Here we go. Okay. Make it smaller. Gotta go to my Twitter and wait a moment because you know how the homepage of Twitter looks. Oh, it's trying to make me sign up for premium. Oh, I can just download the pictures from, because I posted it. One moment, so I was going for a walk the other day, and I heard rustling in the bushes, and as you do in Australia, when you hear rustling in the bushes, you want to see what it is, because it's either going to be really cute, or it's going to be the last thing you see. So, save. I took a look. I stood there for a bit because I heard the rustling. I was like trying to see where it was coming from. And then I heard more rustling, saw where it was coming from. And then... Oh, let me just hide that before I bugger it again. Turn off studio. Downloads. And I saw Albina. I saw Albina on my walk yesterday. Thank you, Nezu. Howdy, Nezu. Howdy, size 2 fish. Igrisha is pretty underrated. It says my... I mean, yeah, Igrisha's alright, but I feel like there's much more impactful ones just for general use cases. But there we go. We found Albina on a walk yesterday. The difference between this and the ID is that the ID, like, doesn't do thorns damage. Period. Oh no, the outside... What do you mean went outside... I mean, yeah, fair enough. Country things. But there you go, there's Albina. Where do we want Albina? We'll keep Albina in the top corner today, I think. So we'll make a video on that afterwards. I'm still working on the Q&A, because I can't lie. I did a little okay, well, it wasn't really procrastinating. I was editing, like, the intro part for way too long, because I didn't know if I liked it or not. And then I just decided, like, 3 days before today that I'd run with it. I've basically finished the intro minute. I haven't answered any of the questions yet. I'm hoping to get it done by, like, tomorrow or the day after. Because it's gonna have... I can't do the hyper-editing stuff when I'm discussing, like, answering questions, you know? Doesn't really make sense, so... Well, it's getting there. It might be a little late. What, year 1 is end... Year 1 starting... You know what? True. I got it the wrong way round. You're right. Yes, the outside is scary. Live Albina reaction. How is Albina topping with all those spiky spikes? Yes, I don't currently job. I have played it previously. I'd never finished it, as in 100%, because my mental state is insufficient. My mental fortitude is insufficient to play the same thing for, like, that long to unlock everything, but, you know. You lack imagination if you don't know how to top with spikes. Okay, great. I'm glad that's a thing. Alright. Does anyone have any strong ideas that are feasible for what we do? Because I've not planned this. We can code something so that you can grade shit. We can just do MD, but you know how that is. It's MD, right? I don't think that's any special. Howdy, Cheesy. Welcome. For once, you have awakened. I hope you're doing well, Cheesy. After your, you know, fun moment at work. Uptie 1 IDs, try MD1. Uptie 1 IDs, try MD1. We can do MD1 now, right? Yeah. You have a job? Yes. You avoid the spikes or go with the direction of the Oh! Okay. You know what? We're going to... Okay. Far out. I have to send something over to my computer. Actually, I can go download it quickly. Fun fact. Echidnas... I was watching it for a while, because it was pretty far in the bush and it wasn't bothered at all. Didn't want to get close at all, obviously, so it wasn't disturbed, but echidnas scratch their quills. They scratch their spikes. I didn't know this. I don't know who could have known this. That was like... Alright, it's downloading. Let me swap back. But this is a... You know what? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to completely ignore... Here you go. Look, it's scratching its quills. Whoops, I didn't mute it. I just turned it off instead. They scratch their quills. I didn't know at the time what they would possibly do that for. But apparently it's to get rid of loose dirt in their stuff. This is when it's foraging. Here you go. Why is it so small? Oh, Discord compression. Let me make that bigger for you so you can see it. But he's foraging inside of a tree trunk. Welcome to Australia, where everything is really cute, or really deadly, or both. Also very delicate. They are rather. They're not like absolute spines. It's really cute. It's so cool. Don't get me exhausted again. I'm sorry. Do you wish to be an echidna? An echidna would be a good option, I think. I've seen quite a few echidna, actually. You got a new cat. There you go. Would it look great in skirts? Yeah, truly. Yes. I can't even do it. There's a reason I can't do ASMR. It's a pain because unlike my last cat, this freak jumps onto everything. Oh, I got a story yesterday. Well, I got told a story where one of my mate's cats had a bit of a, you know, liquid cat moment. And because it's still young, it managed to bathe in it and track it around the house. So, that was lovely. Muffins don't jump? Okay, I'm already behind. Where did we get muffins from? You know what, maybe I'd... If Crow Pie maid outfit looks good, everyone can look... When did I have it? Oh, right. Forgot about that. Fuck. Do I still have that? Obviously, I still have it if I made it. Unless it was, like, at the very beginning. Maid pie? I've got Shren pie. Is your... I saw your question, Cheesy. Does this count as Fem pie? This is Fem pie, right? If it's Shren, that counts. I'm still going through the Q&A questions. It's... Yeah? Okay, well, the fact it wasn't an outright no, I'm going to take it as... It's an option. You know, Shren pie. Shren pie. Sounds like you're trying to badly pronounce senpai. No? It wasn't immediate. I'll still take it. You look horrid in anything feminine, you look better in suits and stuff like that. Fair enough. Alright. Do I have to do a poll? I don't want to do a poll. Someone just tell me what to do. Make the Callisto pie. Can I make Callisto pie? Is it feasible? Let me look at Callisto for a moment. I also have to be careful of Adobe just leaking my name everywhere, obviously. Because Adobe is such a professional company. Sprites, images... What is it? Sprite Sinners. Oh my gosh, who got it? Callisto is Honglu. IDs. Lord of Huang Huang. House of Spiders. What is that? I've only used him in like the first floor of MD so far. We kind of can, but I don't really see it working. Mummy ASMR. Okay. So, let's put a list on screen of what the options are. Options. Alright, let's make it bright red so that you can actually, let's make it blue, because then it contrasts. That's black. What? There we go, that one works. Okay. Options, text. Okay, so 1. Okay, that did not change it to blue. Whatever. Mummy ASMR. 2. Old video. Yap. We can do multiple. 3. Callisto Pie. Why? Can I please change it to blue? Oh, I was changing the background color. That's why. There we go. So these are the options. Mummy ASMR. Oh, you can't really read it. Whatever. I'm known for my graphic design. Pokemon cards. Yep. Okay. Pokemon cards. Sure. I still have the same leg reveal. Why leg reveal? What do you want from my leg? Watch Mummy ASMR. No, we gotta make it. I can't watch other people's content. Gosh. Faustamon's 1. Right, fanfiction. I'm not good at that, unfortunately. I know my limitations. I don't. That's kind of a problem. Do I have it? What is it called? I don't actually. I might not be able to do the cards right now, as I don't have the camera installed. I have to stream my phone to my computer and then stream my computer to OBS, and it requires a program that I lost when I had to rebuild my PC. So, are we okay? 1 and 4. Then 2 leg. Why do we need leg? Why are you so obsessed with my leg? What? Both you and Pep, actually. I know what Pep's question is. I don't know why Pep is obsessed with it. Live performance of contempt warning. Okay. 5. Contempt warning. We can try that. It won't be good, because it takes a few takes, obviously. Recording this, because the cards are not the part that got that incinerated job. The cards were not what got that stream incinerated. Howdy, Quaddle. Good to see you. Alright. We'll settle with this for now, we can change it. So, let me set it up. How many options can I put in a poll? And I will start getting the program ready. Pick. What do we call... Pilings. We're calling you Pilings today. To add option, add option, add option. Oh, I can only have 3. 4. Or 5. Alright. Let me install it. Oh wait, is that how it works? Maybe not. Maybe I can do it. Droid. I do not have it installed on my phone. I wonder if it'll still work. It might not. Well, it's a bit of an old one. I don't know, maybe it works. Looks like it's got a new icon, so that's a good idea, right? This, wait, is it... Oh no, it's rated better, this one. Okay. The same company. There's an OBS plugin. Droidcam app/OBS. Yeah, that looks fine. Alright, that's downloading. Alright, how's the poll looking? Oh, it's 1. It is certainly 1. 16 votes for... Okay. So what was option 1? Oh my god. How are so many of you wanting Mummy ASMR? Okay, so what's the background music? It is Boss 3 from Canto 7. Because that is the closest thing I could think of to the theme song. Alright. Well, it just has to be 12 pep ults, right? What is going on? Is it the music for the... Yeah, it's the Blood Fiend Trio. Alright. So we're starting with Mummy ASMR. Alright. How do I do this? Okay. I need a list of keywords. We need a list of keywords. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this with a straight face. I'm not going to have a straight face. I can't, because I don't know what I'm doing. I have not done my study. I do not know the source material for this. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, keywords. Mummy keywords. Happy Pep. Pep is happy. There's nothing straight about this shit. You're right. Okay. Good boy. Good man. I'm gonna call you managers. I'm gonna call you managers so that it's all inclusive. Okay. Here we go. So, Mummy ASMR keywords. Make it a bit smaller. I don't know what I just moved. Mummy ASMR keyword. Why managers? But it's inclusive. Good boy / executive manager. We have to be inclusive here. Good executive. I'll say it. You know this. We know what this means. I'll obviously have to say the other things. Actually, I already have a file of... Yeah, okay, that's fine then. Keywords. Cheese, bread, mayonnaise. Okay, this is a recipe for something. I don't... Yeah, so don't ask for it from Quaddle now. You did well. Cheese. Okay, you need the positive reinforcement. Good job. Yep. You will be... Yeah. Quaddle has to now. Okay. I can't just make Ahab sounds. I don't think Ahab is a very good mother. I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't think it's a hot take. Howdy, Tris. Why do you still have that clip? Okay, random... No, I'm not adding random moaning. Okay, calling you cute. Uh-huh. Where's my cheese? I need it because... Alright, am I being most so? Or is it me? Please, what? What, you want me to... Okay, fine. Random Ahab sounds. I can't... But she screams it. How do I do that in ASMR? Moan at least once. I don't doubt I will accidentally anyway. Don't worry. I just won't add it to this list. Because then it seems planned. Cheese? Okay, cheese. We're adding cheese into the Mummy ASMR for some reason. Char Magneta. Char Magneta. This is gonna haunt me. Cheese. Okay, yep. What's it called? Nothing there. This list is going off screen now, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Let's add a background. Okay, I want it to be... Oh, man, but it's covering my cool animation! Alright. The crunch. Char sounds moany. I suppose an amalgamation of a dream and a nightmare. Truly, this is a single randomly played... I'm not going to scream. Because I have to mess with the gain on my mic. You're gonna hear my mouth clicks and all that, by the way. This is not related to the ASMR. Thank you, CC. Aubrey? Why do I have to say... Aubrey's not here, is she? Is they? I don't know... Oh, Aubrey is here. Hello. I don't know why I... You might want to run. What do you mean run? We're fighting Tuna Distorted. Basically, a cheese grater over your mic if you have... I do have a cheese grater. But my mic doesn't have a foam outside. It's got a hard shell. And, like, the pop filter is inside it, which it doesn't work well. Lick your microphone and I can't. My mouth is so dry because all I've had today is coffee and a bacon and egg roll. Slurping. Slurping is a good one. We can add slurping. Alright. Slurping. Say what you ate today. Okay, yeah. My daily... What is it? My breakfast. Sure, just breakfast. At what point... I think we have quite quickly just devolved from this being Mummy ASMR to just whatever the hell you want. This is not. Alright. 1 gallon of water. Alright. Mouth, in quotation marks, sounds. Could be worse. How could it be worse? There is no poll for kissing. I haven't ended the poll. How is it? Okay, stop with the... Stop voting for Mummy ASMR. It's over. What's this? What did I just open? Cancel? Okay. Alright, so... Wow, nobody voted for Pokemon cards in the end after all that. I thought there was... I guess you could only vote for one after all anyway, eh? Alright. So, we need a background. What background are we using for this? What is the most peaceful thing I've made? Okay, hold on. You deleted some of our ASMR. What do you mean deleted ASMR? Oh no, the music's gonna... Do I turn it down or just off? Actually, hold on. Okay, that's rather quiet. This is too beat. This is too upbeat. We need something better. What's... Okay, I know. Rest. You must rest. Here we go. June of Batsu. This is going to be a nightmare. I am scared. Yes, it is going to be. For me, more than the rest of you. Is that... Oh my gosh, that's so loud. Why does I'm sorry. I'm a professional. This is a good... This is a good omen for ASMR. I'm sorry. You must rest. Okay, I need to hear this as well. Oh, that's very loud. Wow. No, I need music so that it can't be clipped. There needs to be music. At some point, we might not have it, but... Make a video out of this where all the words you say show up in a crossword. What do you mean reopen the list? Alright, where's the list? That's the those were the options. They're gonna hide down there. Fine. Fine. Whatever. Will that why would that appease me? Alright. The keywords you deleted half the keywords. Oh, did I? Oh! It didn't save it. Fuck, what was there? Charmaganetta. I don't know what it was. I didn't mean to delete that. The keywords you deleted... Oh, yeah. Alright. Just so you know, kissing was never on the list. It was never on the list. Howdy, Dread. This is what the people wanted, by the way. 80% of like 20 votes was for Mummy ASMR. It was not on the list. Fucking... It was mouth in quotation mark sounds. That's what it was. Kissing is missing. And my food... Yeah, that's right. The food order. Yep, okay. That one I'm fine with adding back on. Food order. / breakfast. Alright. Okay. Wanted mic between thighs. That doesn't work for me. I don't have wet thighs. Yeah. Was there? No, moaning wasn't on it. It was just going to happen accidentally anyway, because that's how it happens. I just make weird sounds to stim or whatever it is. Whatever people. Yes, I had thighs. It's not that I don't have thighs. That's not how it worked. Slurping. Yes, thank you. All right. All right. I think that's okay for the list now. But I got to figure out bird sounds. Okay, we need to. This will be the list for now. I got to figure out how I got to get into the mood. I got to mentally prepare myself for what you're making me do. And then we'll just go through this, and then whatever I see in chat, I will try and incorporate if I last. This might not last long, just through my own capabilities. Did I make a made part? I thought I did, but I can't find it. Timmy. Made. Was there? Maybe I didn't. Huh. Oh, you did, right. Alright. Let me wet my mouth. My mouth is so dry. Don't worry, you don't need to record it. The reason that the other thing went down was because of the the stream that never existed, doesn't exist, was because of the website part. That was all. Because YouTube didn't like that. Also, this is for one anniversary thing, so you kind of have to lead it up, right? Alright. Alright. So I don't know if OBS lets me do this. Let me see if I can change my mic settings. Hello? Does that work? No, it does not. What about this one? Oh, that looks promising. Hello? No? That's getting there. Is it working? Can you hear me on either side now? Is it binaural? Well, as good as it could be. I think that's the setting. Yeah, I have directional audio. I've never used it, though. I literally just licked the mic and it didn't come through at all, so I can't do that, unfortunately. Oh, I'm behind you? Okay, cool. I was wondering if I had to turn my mic at all. Alright. Oh, sorry, I have to mess with the gain. Hello. Executive Manager. You've been so good to us. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, no, this is the wrong way. Wait, are you the manager? Are you guys are the managers, right? Wait, no, I'm the Yes, you're the manager. Hold on, I gotta get this situation in my head. Gives car reviews a brighter perspective. Okay, so you guys are the manager. Who am I? No, I've got to be a specific sinner, don't I? Otis. We can just. I'm just gonna mentally pretend that I am Merceau. I think that's how it's gonna go. Also, I am gonna have to clear my sword. Verge. Dante, do you hope? Dante. Greetings. Salutations. Executive Manager. You have so hard and thought of as much as you could. You've done well. Thank you for your work, Executive Manager. Eggs
Would you like some eggs, executive manager? I had bacon and egg roll this morning for breakfast. To celebrate. But I have survived a year of random bullshit.
Go a little louder. Oops, sorry. I shouldn't actually speak loud, should I? Hold on, let me turn it up to max. Alright, that's as loud as it goes.
Don't feel scared. Embrace it. If there's anything you would like to do, executive manager, tell me. I ignore it. Most likely, CC. Up the fuck up. Thank you for your work, executive manager. And sleep manager. I think you might be type. You are quite cute. I'm going to try your phone. I don't know if this will work. Hold on, I need to make it you can hear what you're hearing. It's gonna be like a speech jammer. At least scratching sounds good. I don't think it would, but I can always.
Ah, it's cutting out a lot. Oh, wait, I know why. One moment. Sorry, I forgot to turn off the noise gate. There we go. Now you can hear everything. Okay.
This should be better. Is this better? You can hear me now, yes? That's so much better, isn't it? You like this, don't you, manager? God. Alright, we're gonna try scratching the mic again now. Oh wait, I didn't. Fuck. I never said this was gonna be that immersive. Okay, here we go. I can hear it quivering. Just for you, cheesy. My microphone is quivering because my mic stand, my arm, was like $10. So, you know, if I was like 10% drunker, I would moan. I'm quivering. That's the goal. You don't need to drink. Executive manager. I'm trying not to laugh so hard. My microphone do twin. I am not speaking in your microphone, CC. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. What's the list? You're looking a little cute, manager.
Ooh, I don't know if I like this.
Ja, Maganero. Molly. Random Korean word.
The high voice.
Oh. This voice. Ooh, this sounds weird. But you like it.
Puzzle.
Mommy.
Oh, I sound like a cursed, like, child ghost.
Hello? Hello? Goodbye. I like you.
You thought I was gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. You're gonna think it's coming. And you're not gonna know. I can't go on the left side properly. It's not going through. It's just behind me. Where? Oh, this is the left. Okay. Big on features. What is it? What's been happening to Melody? Unborn fetus. Screaming fetus. Technically. Jeez.
Cheese. Yippee!
Jeans. I did not say jeans. Oh, slurping. Okay. Alright, the last one. Slurping. No, I'm not doing that. Ooh. I gotta get my neck closer. Alright. No, I think... Imagine if Calm Will Vader wants to collab and they see this. Bro, I don't think they're gonna want to. Oh, that's kind of a problem. The stuff I do is either kind of weird. You've been asking for this for ages, I don't care, it's whatever. No, it's either it's going to convince them or scare them. And honestly, I think I've already scared them both. This is how a headcanon Carmen's voice to be. Go on, Dante. Oh, sorry, that's not a female. Go on, Dante. Go road. Give in. The stuff you do is what the others aren't brave enough to do. No, I don't know about that. I mean, I guess. What happens in the street? Unfortunately, I don't think that's how it's gonna work. But, oh well. The Q&A is gonna be late, so... Alright. Get groceries. Enjoy. Generic evil person. It was my tea. I was slurping. I was trying to make... I'm sorry. Oh. Alright. Was there anything else? No, that was it. Crustle. Alright. I think I'm happy. I didn't mean to. At a pub, it's just Carmen's line. I don't know her lines.
You want to take a bath?
I can't take this seriously anymore. Also, the speech jammer is getting to me. Oh, that's right. What else do I have? I have a sock. Is it over? Yeah, I think it's over. Alright. I literally just did when I was standing up. That's what a moan is. That's what a real moan is. Alright. What next? What? Okay. I'm considering that done. Don't question the sock for it. What do you mean? My sock drawer is right next to me. Alright. Let me... What? Is that not normal to have sock drawer or like just socks that you wear in your room? I need to stop listening to myself. It's like breaking my brain. Alright, there we go. Turning myself back down and fixing my gain. There you go. That's your mummy ASMR. I'm free of that now. Alright, socks, yes, but not sock. Okay, well, I took it out of a bundle. Can we have it again? No, I don't fit. I knew that was how it was going to go, and I don't think y'all are responsible enough to deserve it a second time. Alright. Well, can I cross that? Can I cross it off? Is that something I can do? Background opacity, chat log. No, okay. So. Done. Alright. That was at the beginning. I don't have a green marker. I don't have plugins. Alright, I'm turning the music back up slightly. Slightly, I say, as... There we go. Alright, there we go. I feel normal again now. Wow. Yeah, well, I hope not. I hope you're not going to remember it. You're always going to remember it. Alright. What was it? Okay. Paid. Yes. We have covered the cost of Adobe somehow. It was not meant to happen. I was entirely doing it with the expectation that this was just out of pocket because I was having fun editing. But we somehow covered the cost of Adobe with ads, which is actually kind of crazy. So thank you for enjoying something I have made, which is the way I will always say that. Because, you know, next Wayland ASMR. What sounds does Wayland make? That's Oh, you should overlay it with the sounds of all the others. No, I can't do that. Yeah. No, we do not need gifts. The reason we don't have donations on is because the purpose of memberships is both so that support is minimalized and that you get emojis for it. One day I'll share my take on it. Maybe, that sounds ominous. I just don't see... I'm not reliable. I'm not reliable enough. Oh, I have to turn it off binaural. One moment. There we go, that's better. No, I cannot release that as a video. Look, we're somehow, CC, our community is starting to form. Somehow. It wasn't meant to happen. Okay. Well, when I started... Wow, my voice cracked. When I started, I was hoping to start posting small videos on the No Uptie run, but I was just going to do on my own and then make like a minute video on. And hope that not really hope, but if there was anyone who would, you know, share such an interest in the game, because I don't have friends that play Limbus. I don't have friends that play Limbus, and so it would have been... I was kind of hoping that, you know, we'd be able to talk about Limbus and stuff, but there you go. When I started...
I know there'll be actual ASMR at some point. It won't be stupid like that. No, I can't be. I'm not gonna paywall it. Why would I paywall it? That I'm not. I don't have aspirate. Okay, well. I am well aware that the way I edit and my consistency would not make this an actual option, and so I have to actually work, which, you know, limits things, but we are your friends, trust, yes. I will parasocially connect with the, yes, that's what it means. Once the normal PM fans have become more accumulative. Yeah, basically. Like, the other half is that if we actually grow somehow, then we can't do as much dumb stuff. You were doomed. Happened to Jean-Pierre too, you know? What do you mean? What did you do to Jean? But Canto 5 VOD's fully committed you. There you go. Watch the title elegy. I think, so, for how we started with, you know, I'm gonna put, how do I do this? I'm gonna put my YouTube on OBS. Let me move my microphone, it'll scream. Year 2, yeah, true. It'll be an annual thing. Mariachi video, cool. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's amazing to me that people will go back and watch the VODs. That feels weird. That feels weird to me, it doesn't... You'll gain loyal viewers, yeah, once a year. That's how we build loyalty. Yeah, I don't know how Cheesy has stuck around so long. Thank you, Cheesy. Your video's one day early? No. Both in that I'm pretty sure the terms for Limbus say you can't paywall it. You can't paywall any Limbus content is how I interpret that, and so that's not going to happen. And also I don't want to do that, kind of, because I don't want to incentivize people to do it. If that sounds stupid, but you know, that's kind of how I see it. I just clicked on one of your videos 7 months ago. Wait, no, it's not a promise. That was jovial. Oh, that's right. I was going to set up... okay. Studio mode. Plus window capture. Actually, no, I've already got it here, don't I? Alright. Cover that. And cover that. And copy and then paste. That works? Yep, okay. Studio mode. You can see that, right? Alright, so... with YouTube... what was the first stream? So, literally, I think it was just after... was it just before World Purgaslop? I think it was just before World Purgaslop. There was... I think it was the trailer came out. I was like, okay, I might as well try streaming it. I knew that it wasn't going to get views, right? Because, you know, first stream will never happen. Oh, thank you, Quaddle. That's very kind. I hope they get to enjoy the emojis, which we will have to draw more of. Why would you joke about such a serious topic? Show us your earnings. I've given you a ballpark already this stream, so that's all you're going to get. You don't know how you... I don't know about you, but I love the city. Oh, right. I don't know why I struggled to read that. Here comes Magical Magpie. Yes. I don't... So this was just click... Okay, these first two, I was deciding whether I wanted to stream the No Uptie run, basically. This one was... I was actually more talking. I think. What was this? Oh, right, this was just something. I don't know what this was. But, basically, I actually started it. Yay! That was the main thing. And then we started Canto 4. Oh boy. I have thought about figuring out a way to... Oh, sorry, you can't see the actual video, can you? You can see my... whatever it shows for my subscriptions, right? I don't care. Oh, there's Cheesy in chat. And Triss. Wow, it's been that long? When did this come out? 8 months ago. Holy. I gotta make this a bit smaller because it's covering chat. There we go. And let me move the options up here as well. Alright. Look at the chat replays when there was so few of us. I know. And like, at this point, I was really happy that you guys were here at all. It made me happy. Thank you. That's the only reason it continued. And then we keep going with making it rotate. Which, okay, that's right. I was thinking about making it so that chat could control it rotating, but the thing is that either incites spam, or I have to put on some weird filter. So, oh, that's right, the full video. You can see what I'm seeing, right? Yes. What else? Canto 4. Missions, yeah, whatever. Beachworms. When I wanted to share the joys of beachworms, but nobody wanted to see beachworms. You didn't realize this existed? What do you mean? That what existed? Howdy, salmon. What do you mean, oh my god? 8 months ago? Yeah, 8 months ago is a... It doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but my schedule is just so whack. But it says I didn't watch the live or something. I mean, yeah. YouTube forgets. Obviously, I have to watch my own streams to moderate and all that. But I don't know why some of them, like, I don't know why this one says I haven't done it. When did we start Lob? Oh, there you go. Yeah, so this is when we started Lob Corp. Which I'm amazed that I'm still using the same code now to download the pictures and use that. Which, I'm also amazed that this doesn't require mods. Because Lob Corp just has a custom hair folder. Which is really cool. After ASMR. Yeah, imagine missing after ASMR, right? Yeah. Yeah, ASMR. That's what it was. Started Lob, probably. It's amazing thinking about, there's Bird, there's wow. Gosh, wait. Why does Cheesy's picture look more yellow now? What is that? Also, that also means that it's been 8 months and we still haven't finished Lob. I swear I will eventually have... I can't... Howdy, Slimeball. But unfortunately, today doesn't appear to be Lob Corp. It is the anniversary of my existence. And so it's just random. You missed the ASMR. Yeah, we did ASMR before. Yeah. I really hope that I don't rewatch the VOD and then I just see that, like... You know how you can see on YouTube the parts that people rewatch the most? Will this be where my timestamps get some light? Okay. I don't... Are we checking every video for the timestamps? That's not... Okay, there's no timestamps here. Okay, here we go. What's this? Oh, okay. We are not revisiting timestamps. Oh, boy. I don't know if that came through. Did that come through? No, it didn't. Okay. When is your actual birthday? I will not share that just yet. We need to do that only once. I'm desperate for attention, right? Yeah. No, that's not how people. That's not why people do it. It muted. Okay, fine. Where is it? Chrome. I have to change the settings. Capture audio. Capture method. Windows 10. All right. You wanted to see what it was? Whoops! I just closed everything. Where is it? The first timestamp.
Hakana? Slave!
That piqued
Whoa.
the mind. Yeah, okay. You happy? I think that one came through. I can only assume it did. Where's Chrome? Yeah, that would have come through. Alright. MDN. Oh, that's right, the sliding puzzle. Yes. It's been 7 months since this? Wow. I do want to do more of these. And I will. But at the moment I've been kind of focusing on... Well, I say focusing on video. I've been procrastinating and doing videos. So... Past me, what is that comment? My brain hurty. How did you do so many? Was that me gulping? That's me gulping, okay. What's this one? When this unit has affinity. Oh, I was singing his... Okay, hold on. Let me turn down the music a bit more, because it's louder than me, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear that. Here you go. This is me singing his passive. The effects become weaker to the corresponding affinities and become stronger against every affinity. gain a special effect when hit. Are you happy?
Who was the one that wanted me to sing?
Like, that was you call that actually singing? I'll take it. If that's the standards that must be
Most
met,
watchable,
I will
truly.
appreciate them.
See, that's the other thing. The problem is, I feel like as the numbers
happy?
get
You
bigger,
asleep now?
I
Yep,
feel like I
haven't
can't
seen-
do as many stupid things. I don't. It's just my
think
men.
Skyfrost
Will you
is
do
gonna
more
start
VR?
Keep singing.
At some point, yes, but
this unit
it's-
loses affinity effect before the second turn after obtaining that effect gain
Nah,
deep bereavement.
I don't
for
want to
next 2
turn
turns
on
and gain a
super
new
chats
skill pattern.
currently. Maybe that changes in the future, but
If this
I also don't
effect
want to
does not
incentivize,
expire within time limits.
you know,
Alright, there you go. I'm done.
gifting. That's just my own personal take at the
I'm done.
moment, because it feels weird
You happy?
right now. If I ever become
better
more
be happy,
consistent and I'm
fat
more
bash.
comfortable with it, maybe,
Gain
but
attack power
not
up,
yet.
You ain't getting that. I ain't giving you
Stay
that.
for the streams that look lobotomized.
Well,
Yeah,
hold on.
I will do it.
You do
again.
have
I
a
should
pretty
do this
fine
again.
voice.
I
You
can.
practice more, you'll be able to pull some crazy
The thing is,
stuff. Thank you.
It was
I'll
very
work on it.
demotivating
I'll
when
do
I had to
covers,
reset
songs,
my computer and
and
lost all
everything
the setup for this. I can do it again.
it
All
won't
right.
be
Are you? We are
exactly how
happy
they
every
wish it,
single
but it's
second we watch your
will
glorious
inevitably be
content. No
bad.
need to ask
Bro
who
can
you
actually sing. I'll take it.
Thank you, Sissy.
All right. What else? Was there anything else in here? Okay. This stream exists. Okay. So, whoops, I just smacked my mic. This stream existed almost for one purpose. And it was inspired by Dread. Which is... This is the most cringe thing I've done. Okay, I say that. What is this like? This one was inspired by something Dread did. Because at this point, I think I was like 1.3 or something. And I was realizing that I could actually theoretically get monetized. And so, the thing I was short on, I thought that the subscriber count would be the difficult thing. Just the way I grew meant that you have to meet a... Before you can become monetized, there's a number of watch hours. And so I was like, okay, I'll just stream myself using the ID that I'm going to use for like the next... How long has it been? 6 months. I've been using this ID religiously. And I was very excited for it. And then I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'll stream this the moment the ID comes out. And then I get into like 10 pulls. So stop it quivering. So this kind of existed to help me hit the threshold. Okay, I was going to do this anyway. I was going to stream this ID anyway because it's fucking awesome. It's still my favorite ID. But, you know, it helped me get there faster. It was timed well. That's the way to put it. See ya, Furret. Take care. Thanks for joining. Thank you for your support. Nugget, yep. Special fights, yep. Trying to find the bloody special... What are they called? Secret bosses, which it... Gosh, Matthias feels like... I hope there's going to be another Ricardo fight. I'm kind of getting worried that the Nocturnal Sweeping Bakak is going to be Ricardo, but there you go. Can we also get an MDE stream, but with really stupid IDs like anything that doesn't match? Technically, I have a team like that set up right now, but the problem is they technically do match. So at the moment, I figured out... I don't know if anyone's figured this out otherwise, but I figured out a team with 5 keywords. I figured out a way to get 5 different type of, like, keyword-gated gifts, like the ones where you need 5 IDs with the same keyword. I can fit 5 of those into a team, but it is the most jank shit ever. Because you have to kill... You have to use a very specific order. You have to deploy them in a very specific order, and then kill them in a very specific order to activate the gifts properly. And only, like, the last 7 sinners standing will get the effects of, like, all 20 different gifts. It is so jank. And I think it wasn't actually possible before Albina. It was possible with the middle Ishmael bug, because she counted as a syncing ID, but I didn't want to do it then, because that was when I was doing Mariachi Sinclair, and also it was a bug, so it kind of felt jank. But now you can actually do a 5 keyword team. I can tell Pep because half the stream has memberships. Did you use your passive? Yes, the code broke immediately, Nat. Wait, is the code broken? The code's broken. I hadn't hurt Pi in a while. Hold on. Let me fix it. And paste.
There we go. Alright, pie is coming back on.
You said
It's going to be a lot of pie for a bit. So... Actually, I don't know. I have to remake the code from scratch again. Yeah, I just put pie back. It has to catch up. Oh, whoops, sorry. That was the burger coming back up. Oh, that's right. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to just... Okay, well, update on the rag tier list, right? She needs a the actual problem / literal criminal, right? I'd say she's still here. Like, 2 weeks, like, maybe 2 weeks to a month after we made this, she needs to, like, legitimately be, like, solitary confinement. I knew she was a literal criminal. And then it got so much worse. So this tier list, I think, still stands. She still does nothing. Mummy goes higher. She has to go higher. Still best girl.
You said
and then
pie.
She might be moving down like 10% in this category. The collab stream. Added back our pie, truly. Yeah, oh, you weren't here at the beginning, were you? Yeah, the pie's back. Put the self-insert MC all the way down. No, he's not, we've been over this. He's not the problem. He is not the main problem. She is. He has tried many times to, like, go against what has pushed the story on for, like, 500 chapters.
You said pie.
The collab stream is so back. Kami wants all... What do you mean for collab stream? What? Why are we talking about Kami now? Yeah, he is a really big problem, but she is worse.
You said pie.
She is a bigger problem. It's not that he's not, it's that she's worse. When Crowpie Minecraft server... No, that's not happening, unfortunately. Wait, I can't... I'm already out of pocket. I already do this out of pocket, I can't do more. We want... What? Alright, well, that was what I really wanted to do that stream. Because at the time, I only just caught up on, like, the last 12 chapters of that, like, last night, so... Every subscriber with over 3k subs on a Discord needs a Minecraft. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. For this stream, Photoshop a gallery of all the best moments from your career so far.
You said pie.
So, okay, I'll render something... Hold on. Let me render something in the background. The stream might shit itself. I can render the beginning... It's not finished. I can render the beginning 30 seconds of the next video, which is kind of a compilation. It's kind of. Not really. It's a bunch of things to music, as has been the trend recently. Okay, file... Sorry, edit, purge, memory and disk, because I'm completely full.
Said pie.
I would not go into a... Yeah, no, exactly. Avatar is not... Yeah, my avatar is now missed, so I haven't changed it back ever since I made the B video. File, export... Render. This is gonna go well. Format options. One pass? No. Just do QuickTime. Okay. Render. Alright, that'll go in the background, and hopefully this stream doesn't shit itself. Code breaking on brand.
You said pie.
Also, Crowpie, has there ever been a moment where a chatter completely shocked you with what one of us said? Not really. Not shocked. I've only had to ban, like, 3 people in the entirety of the last year. 2 of which are commenters. One of which was in stream. Which was the guy that said, like, we just started the final part of Canto 9, part 3, and then it was like, actually no, it was the start of part 2, I think. Because I didn't have a computer for, like, 2 weeks. And so, beginning of part 2, comes in, it's like, says, like, 2 messages that were normal, and then was like, okay, by the way, 10 unbreakable coins are waiting for you. And I was like, okay, well, it took me like a minute to decide to ban them. But, you know, I was right to, and they couldn't even get the number right in the first place. The other 2 were just, you know,
You said
generic,
pie.
absolute hatred and vitriol comments. And it's like, you know, I do this for fun, so no. But there you go. Yeah, they tried to spoil something, but they couldn't even spoil properly. But it was clear the intent. You're still stuck before it? You got past Kanto 7, right? You're still... There's no way you've been stuck on Daddy Dawn for, like, the last 7 months. I don't know what was deleted. Can I see that? I can't. Damn it. Oh, it's still rendering. Whoops. Don't know what that showed.
The code has been
well done.
impregnated.
Which reminds me, I need to... Hold on. Let me make sure quickly. I have to make sure that wasn't anything... Yep, literally nothing important. And I'm moving that out so that you can't see that anymore. Just in case. You actually... Oh, wait, you impregnated it. Well done. No, that's not on, Cheesy. I lost that sand file, unfortunately. And even then, we changed you into... Where was it? Actually, yeah, true, where was it?
The code has been impregnated.
How did you do it twice? Where is the intervallo? Wow, was it really that long? Okay, this is the gimmick. Oh, wait, whoops, sorry. I stopped...
You said pie.
Showing Chrome. There we... Oh, wait, you couldn't see it because Chrome was off anyway, right? I just turned it off. I will not do meta. Good. Alright. This is the stream I am the most happy with in terms of gimmick. Everything else was like, you know, I can set it up. But I think this was the coolest... Personally, I think this is the coolest thing I've done. Because we had the green bar that filled up just randomly. We had one that filled up from when people somehow did math questions. And Pumpkinara was carrying the maths. And then we had the PvP one. Obviously, execution was... The maths was fine. The PvP execution did depend on, you know, stream delay and all that. So that could have been improved. But I do think this was a cool one. Yeah, we had the smartest... Yeah, Pumpkin. I think this is the coolest stream gimmick I have done and will do for a while. Until about Kanto 9. Still tingly. The hottest thing. Okay, yeah. I said gimmick. That's not a gimmick. That's a serious thing, Pep.
The code has been impregnated.
How? It's a 1 in 5. That's so common. Which one was for fishing stream? When did fishing start? I don't remember when fishing started. I think I had it entitled, didn't I? Fishing has returned. Fishing at... Oh, that's right. It was for collab stream. This was the first version of fishing. Yeah, magpie. Did it look... Also, another weird thing, in my videos, I'm pretty sure, at least to me, I think the audio has, like, my voice has sounded clearer. I've had the same mic this whole time. I've not really changed settings. I've just gotten closer to the mic and turned down the gain. Pepper's vibrating from being horny. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fishing streams now. It's just there because it's something extra. It's there because I can't do actual gimmicks. I can. I want to do more like this. The problem with this one is that this happened because I had, what, COVID or something beforehand, and I was like, I had to delay the interval over like a week, and I was like, okay, what can I do? And I was like, okay, so I only really got to do this gimmick because I kind of spoiled some parts of the intervallo for myself in getting the assets. Which is not ideal. I want to enjoy the game myself, which is the most important thing. Because if I don't enjoy the game, then I don't stream the game, right? Eugenics. God, I've done so many B eugenics in Greg Tech recently. Jeez, he got the biggest possible fish. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the hypothetical maximum. Where is it? 409... Yep, Yonkugol with a 499.5. Okay, it wasn't this. It was the first stream, I thought. So maybe there was one beforehand. No? No? Because up until that point... Wow, I've been using this background for a long time. Do you have a eugenics idea? Oh, that's right. No, I'm not doing the eugenics idea. I don't have eugenics anyway. Are we going to do NBA 15 with Contempt or Ryoshu for anniversary? Unfortunately, no. I'm not even doing my own MDs. I have not done a weekly MD for a long time now. Gotta save the bacon. I liked this thumbnail. Everyone was using the exact same image. And then I was like, okay, how do I make my thumbnail different? Ah, right. Pig. All these things are funny to me, which is why it works. Also, you have no idea how difficult it was to, like, make these I don't think altered versions with the actual animations from Arknights. I had to do some real jank stuff in order to get the proper mappings correct. I have not been doing my weeklies. Basically since I did the Ryoshu run. I need to do something weird. I need motivation. That's kind of the problem. A great challenge run is 2 Lobcops. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. No, 3 Lobcops is just worse. What else? Is there anything else? I'm happy I eventually managed to do that. I just keep trying to find things that are more difficult, because once I've done something hard, doing anything easier just feels weird. It just feels like unengaging. Oh, that's right. Limbus Awards. This went so much further than it was... Okay, so... I don't know yet. I have not properly evaluated how I feel about the Limbus Awards. Also, by the way, when you turn on ads, YouTube's like, oh, don't watch your own ads, don't manifest money, but it plays ads on your own videos anyway. I don't... Go to KFC, guys. Sorry. I made this video in like 3 days, and then it went so much further than it was meant to. I was expecting like, maybe like 80, if I was lucky. We ended up getting, what, like 2,000 responses? That was ridiculous. That went way too far. No ad block. Well, I don't use ad block. That's kind of it.
You said pie.
I don't use ad block on my Limbus channel, because, you know, we gotta support the peoples. Check comments. Why? 2K responses.
You
that one
said
rigged it.
pie.
Definitely, that's... It's all not. Why is it so left? Why is it missing the entire left part? It's so left-leaning. You saw it on the Reddit? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how it gets to the Reddit. I don't post it. Like, I used to just post, like, the link on my Twitter, but obviously no one follows that. And it doesn't actually increase it at all. I just felt like I had to. And so I've stopped doing that. But there you go. So I made that in, like, 3 days, and it was like... I think this video might have been where more people started to know about me, but also I made this literally in 2 days. I just used it for the same thing, changed the camera movements, and then just repeat it like 10 times over, and then did the middle part. So having this be... Like, I see people say this is their first interaction with my content, which feels... I mean, it's cool. But there's other things here that I'm more proud of. Like the big... Okay, well, we'll finish with the streams first before I start going on to videos, and then we move on. I still have it. I use it to just follow other creators and some artists, basically. I don't post any... Actually, I posted the Echidna. That was about it. There's about 50 mentions of... True. Anything else? I don't think so. Kanto 5 was the real VR stream. I will do more VR, but I want to give it quite a bit of time, because there are limitations. Making VR sets is very difficult. Because I had to render different options in After Effects, export it, and then have keybinds to swap and like make the boat rock and all that. Triss. Gosh. And I can't get rid of this curved screen because OBS just can't handle it. The bucket bonding. Yep. The VR's cool. Alright. Thank you, Cheesy. Take care. Have a nice nap. But yeah, that's that. Whoops, I didn't mean to play this.
You said
I think that's all.
pie.
I don't think there's any other streams. This thumbnail, I like this thumbnail. It's like the most effort I've put into any actual thumbnail for a stream, I think. I suck at thumbnails, man. Speaking of thumbnails, people thought that this was... Okay, I've seen that people apparently thought this thumbnail was rage bait. I just did it because I thought it was funny, which is the case for a lot of my videos. Like this, I thought it was funny because someone commented on my bongy bit. Okay, we'll go through it in order. We kind of touched on this one. This is just 90% of what Limbus content is, but just done so much worse because it was my first video. Yet as much as and my audio, oh boy, I don't want to rewatch that. But considering it was the first, I don't actually have any ill will towards it. What else? Okay, well the only other thing is, like, after I knew it wasn't gonna get... Okay, my brain, it wasn't... In my head, it wasn't gonna get views. And so I just posted it anyway, because you gotta start. And I did. And I put it out. And then it had, like, 7 views after, like, 2 days, I think. And then I didn't check it over the whole weekend. And then I come back after, like, 5 days, after not looking for it for, like, 3. And it had, like, 1.7k. And I thought it was a bug. It was weird. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever making the toilet-friendly version of that, honestly, John. It was motivationally difficult. It just kind of felt like I was posting the same video twice in the end. So I've learnt not to mention other videos in videos unless they already exist, basically. Motion sickness, yep. The only time you saw people mention was from complaining about the Mariachi thumbnail. The thing is, the thumbnail is the last thing I do. We'll get to Mariachi in a bit. I liked this one. This one I did a bit more editing. And I spent like 2 hours in After Effects. This was my first time using After Effects. Okay, one way to put it is that through a bunch of like the quote-unquote main videos that aren't random garbage. I call it garbage, it's not garbage. It kind of is. I tried to learn something. This was my first time using After Effects to try and make a blood pool, and I got the reflection of it, and I was very proud of that. I can do better now, and it keeps getting darker. Like, even when it comes here, this is darker than when you last saw it back here. And it keeps getting darker. This part I liked. I'd always wanted to make this image, the Famiku Don, coming up to your doorstep. I liked that. To not yet only post suggestions for thumbnails, I got this. The beginning of the Daishu vid is my favorite animation. Oh, cool. Yeah, that makes me happy. Hold on. Don't jump ahead. I'm trying so hard to not talk about the recent stuff, because recency bias. I liked this sequence. I thought this was cool. This video, I loved it, and then when it got like 8,000, I think all 8,000 of those views were when it came out, honestly. And I was like, okay, well, I've peaked. I'm never going to be able to beat this. And so I kind of started to despise this video. Because I was like, okay, well, I put no effort into making this. And it's the best thing, it's got the most views. So, but I'm fine with it now. Because I was like, you know what? It's cool. I liked it before I posted it. I liked it when I posted it. And then when it got views, it made me conflicted. That was all. What else? Limbus Galaxy Road, I like this because it's funny. This was when Mario Kart 2 came out. And I just moved. Yep, and I changed the cow to be brown. I manually keyframed every individual thing of this because I didn't know how to rotoscope at the time. This took me like 3 days. This video was the first one that actually did well. Blood spills and starts coagulating, starts getting darker. Yeah, wow, funny that. It's almost like that's how it works, but no one will ever notice that because I do these small things. And I do small things and nobody will ever notice them unless I point them out. They got the Zai and Abno in real life. I don't know about 100. Look, 75. That's fucked. I didn't mean to click that. Whoops. Don't know about I think the only things that really hit 100k are stuff like cube content or shitposts. That's what limited there. But this video, I did a lot more heavier editing. This had a lot more After Effects stuff as well. I liked this sequence. Not so much as walking, but the fact that I made the bloody recreated the ruin or lose scene. This was also the first time I tried to do anything 3D, which is why I care about this, because this was my first time setting up a scene in After Effects in 3D. I'd rather not rotoscope. Yeah, no. ASMR is only for the, the privileged. Yeah. The shitpost getting more attention than actual effort seems to be a norm. It is. Like, that's just kind of how it works, which is fine. But this was my first time using After Effects, and you can tell, right? You can see how far my 360, my 3D stuff has come. Obviously, I'm still learning a lot. But I thought I knew it was shit at the time. It wasn't done well. Also, after this video is when I start doing a lot more easing, because you can see that this starts very rigidly scrolling when it first appears. It immediately goes at its maximum velocity. I don't do that anymore, which is good. Like this as well. This isn't eased. At the time, I didn't even know it existed. But I was like, it looks jank. I want to improve this. This was messy. I don't think there's much else. Yeah, basically that's the first time I used After Effects. This video, I think, is criminally underrated. I loved this one so much when I made it. And I know why. Because it's got a slow, like, almost roleplay beginning part. And I know that doesn't do well. Which is fine. Like, it's like 1:20. But I like it. I really like, not this part, this next part where it's looking for the bongy afterwards. I like this. I think this is cool. And then the Otis sequence where she points. And then it zooms in on her. I was playing with lighting. This is what this video was doing. I was learning lighting in 3D. Kind of. And you can tell I was still learning, obviously. This was Uma Musume, obviously. Because that was the thing at the time. This weight of average chicken. The screen... Also, I made this darker so that it doesn't flashbang people. I don't know why. It looks kind of jank. It should have just been the same color as YouTube. But the ground shaky and the camera getting blurry when he lands. I liked that. I don't know if anyone got this part. I don't know how many people got this part. But it was very heavily the Papa Bongi cuck chair. And I don't know how I made this look 3D, because this is just a 2D image. It was a 2D image that I cropped out and then moved into different places. I think I did pretty well at making it look 3D. It's not actually 3D. Oh, that's right. And then the other part that I liked was when Yisung tries to snipe the chickens. Also, I didn't notice at the time how jank that part is, because CC cylinder is weird. I kind of liked this part. I thought this was cool. I really liked this. And I still think it's cool. Once again, this part was... I liked using this as well. Maybe I'll reuse it again. I like reusing old parts of old videos, because I know that people haven't seen them, so I feel like I can. What's a cuck chair? What do you mean, what's a cuck chair? Someone... don't educate John. Poor John. Oh, I guess that's true, yeah. I suppose it ain't jank. You know, I did it out of consideration. It looks... I would probably do the same thing now, honestly. I think that's the best way to put it. Tuna predicted Bongi Emperor. True. Sinclair and Merceau just doesn't work. Nah, it does. It's my ship. Shush. I can manifest. What else? Walpurgislop. Okay, so... Walpurgislop exists purely because of Meowlin's comment, and... Where is it? This one. Because of this comment. This is why Walpurgislop exists. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. You're looking in on making a thumbnail. Let's go. So, Walpurgislop exists because this guy was like, why are you talking about Papa Bongi? And I was like, I know this has always been a struggle with no uptie videos that I want to make, is that people won't ever care about someone clearing an old Kanto unless I start making good gimmicks. So I've been trying to work through that. Howdy, Fur. You've missed the ASMR, Fur. Criminally late. And so I made this because, like, okay, there was that one comment saying, oh, why are you talking about Papa Bongi instead of Walpurgis? And something I don't really do is, like, you know, flavor of the month. I don't really do stuff for current events, both because everyone else does that anyway, right? I don't need to. And also my editing process for the stuff I put actual effort in, is way too slow. My process is too slow. So I thought this was funny. Apparently people actually thought it was rage bait. It wasn't. I just had fun with making it because of that one comment. And I was like, okay. People are like, why are you talking about Bongi? Walpurgis is coming up. It was the most anticipated Walpurgis ever. I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll make something. I made it in a day. You started late. It's been so long. And so I put... Because I was still learning After Effects. I was like, well, it's going to be bad no matter what I do anyway. And so I do this little sequence where you can see me recreating it. I like this video. I think it's funny. I still like it. Why does Uptime 1 exist? This was because... like, I wanted to talk about something relating to the Uptime 1 run. Because of that aforementioned, people won't ever care about someone clearing old content. And then, Walpurgis came out, and Rojin was just infinitely better at Uptime 1 specifically than Don. And then there was a bunch of comments about, like, oh, you know, oh, howdy, Dulce, welcome back. Does that make me a fake 311 Don Cliff? School kicking you to the curb. No. Oh, well. Really? The first... What was the intro? Oh, that's right.
Salutations, Executive Manager.
It's Walpurgisnacht. Now that Kim Ji-hoon. Another thing is that I've gotten better at balancing music, because I realized that a lot of my music was all very quiet on numerous devices. And so
has
since
ripped
then,
off his
I've
mask
made
and
music
tripled
a
his
bit
net worth.
louder.
It's time for you to blow your
Also because the
hard-earned
music
load of
has
lunacy
become
and upgrade these shiny new
much
toys.
more integrated in the recent
provided that you
videos.
didn't waste your lunacy on the Goofy Goobo.
I liked this
You
sequence.
probably started with something along the lines of...
Also, I have to work on my YouTuber voice, don't I? What else? I mean, more recently, okay. I got through a lot of this, and about at this point, I think, just after this point is where I started losing motivation because I've been working on it for too long. And so after this, I just started doing slow... It becomes much slower than the first part, you can tell, right? Because it's so much stuff in there. And then it slows down a lot here, and it's just like, you know, kind of more standard images, except with a 3D background. I still think the 3D background's cool, but there you go. First video of yours was that one live stream where my screen was flipping in circles and geese exploded every 3 seconds. True. Wait, what one was that? I've got that. Technical difficulties. Where was it? I do have a part of that stream downloaded. What one was that? 7 months ago. Live. 7 months. It would have been... Was it this one? I don't think it was. No. Ah, well, I know what stream you mean, because I downloaded a part of it for the next video recently. What has happened to stream? We did Mummy ASMR. We're currently yapping about old videos. We're going to make Callisto Pive and apparently Pokemon cards, which I haven't opened for like 8 months ago. 6-7 months ago. Wow, yeah, great. And then apparently, maybe, contempt warning, if my throat holds up. My throat is already starting to die, so we'll have to see, but... it would be good if I can remember the words. Well, there you go. That one was that was my first actual 3D video, I think, where I put a lot more into the... Why am I back on the live screen? Yeah, this one was a lot more... This was my first, like, kind of full 3D set design. And then I was like, okay, well, I can make sets in 3D, so I can do VR. And so apparently, YouTube allows you to upload VR videos. And so I think this was cool. I would do it a lot better now, obviously. I think the set design is fine. I like the set. Also, we have Triss and Jom in the background over here. Those were the two that managed to make up. Thank you for your artwork. I love that artwork so much. Also, I got very close here. I think this is cool. I want to do something like this again, but the thing is, you basically have to... I realized while doing it, to do it properly, you have to edit 4 videos at once for a single video, which people are not going to watch, which, like, it doesn't matter if people don't watch it per se, but also it's less... Motivation becomes more difficult. But I think this is really cool.
You said pie.
And then the bloody Dongrang eats the cow in the background. Yeah, it's the first crow pie. So, and then on the back wall, there you go. Like, you could literally have drawn literally whatever and it would have gone up here anyway. But hell yes. The Australian crow's tuna. And then where's Triss's one? Yeah, I don't know how Triss made this. Instead of they used the image that I provided of Kanto 4 rather than... Or maybe it wasn't the one I provided, rather than the crow pie pieces I provided. So I don't know how, but you did such an insane job at somehow recreating the scene. You got confused, yes I know, and I love it. It's impressive that you managed that. Redesigning the set, but there we go. I want to do more for 3D stuff, sorry, 360 stuff, but it's so much work. And stuff like this is also why I feel like it's going to be hard to convince anyone to ever do a collab. This one was just cheesy Mr. Stream, and it was like one of the worst streams it wasn't bad, but there was some funny stuff that happened, and so I made it. It was basically my only ever stream highlights video that I've made. Triss lives in a virtual world. Stream fast, you gotta go to bed. I can't. 400 Roses. I think this is one of my coolest intros. I didn't think I would ever top this intro. Problem is, the music was too quiet again. But I really like the 400 Roses clawing up through the background, stretching it open, and then roaring through the middle. I think it's so cool. The zoom should have been a bit faster, but there you go. And this was me starting to work more in doing dynamic backgrounds, which I haven't really done since, because there's not really any dynamic backgrounds in the game. You still need the crow... I think the crow PNG is in the... Yeah, there's a source image for it in the Discord somewhere, Triss. I think it's in OC's channel. But I think this intro is so cool. And this video entirely exists because I wanted to animate the background of this abnormality. I was doing MD, and I fought it for the first time in a long time, and I was like, hold on, this background is awesome. And so this is like the most dynamic 360 stuff I had done up until this point. You can kind of see that it's next not attached, but obviously the game is jank. The game was not made in After Effects. I think this is really good considering it's made in After Effects. Also, this fight sequence is awesome. I love this fight. Not this part. Come on. This part. This was so cool. Like some CRT Smash Bros fight. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. But yeah, after I had made the 300 Roses, gosh, such inadequate number. I was like, I didn't know what I was making the video about when I had finished editing this intro. I still didn't know what I was doing at this point. And then I was like, okay. And oh man, there's so much cool stuff in here. I wish my writing was better, because a lot of my videos suffer through their writing. Like, that's cool. they come bouncing down in the vines, and I like put the roses on there. Ah, I don't look. I'm a year old now. I can glaze myself for the first time. But then past this point is where I started to not have an idea of what to edit beyond here. And so, this part, and then it claws through the... this is so cool. I love it. And then it goes into Nemo Relink. And then he's come closer and he's all beat up. This part, yeah, whatever. This part was kind of difficult. Sure.
Presence of specific seasonal IDs for a single ID to really shine.
Like the Vine
new
Swing.
player friendly.
I was right. That's the Smash thing.
They could have missed the
Yeah,
season.
Smash at the end because I didn't know how to end. I still don't know how to end videos. It's not great. It
Connected
is
to the
being
Hey
proud of
Show.
myself.
I'll absolutely be.
I find it difficult to be proud of things I've made most of the time, and I have made things in the last year that I didn't think I would ever be able to. And it's only because I've had people actually support it, which is very, very nice. And it makes me happy. Howdy, Furret. No worries. A lot more videos on my watch list now. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, so much stuff before the stuff that started to get popular. There's so much stuff in here that I'm actually really proud of. It's so
trying
cool.
a Rupture team.
Next
Because
project,
they do
Limbus
look
Smash
cool.
Bros.
Jachu is a cool character.
The YouTuber doesn't concern himself with a script for a new video. Literally, I think of what I want to edit, and then I have to figure out how on earth I turn it into a video. Faust looks I managed to recreate. It's a decent recreation of the...
They just don't beat the
all-out
blood
attack.
fiends for me yet.
Not this
There's
part.
no thicker bond.
But the shattering glass is alright. But yeah, generally, either the end of the video is where I put the cool thing, or where I lose motivation and just have to get the video out. So, do I have... What is that? I don't know what that is. What did I end that with?
So tune in next time.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah. Alright, Limbus Company Geographic version 2, COVID edition. Olay, guys. Oh, no, sorry, that was the competitor, L'Oreal. Watch for Mummy ASMR, true.
Because I'm really
My voice
observatory.
was deep here.
I was in the sun photosynthesizing.
You can
because
hear that I'm
really
sick.
at the moment. If you
I was
can't
just-
tell. When out of the corner of my eye, I found out glorious Dranhung and woman.
I love how I pronounce it.
Glorious Dranhung and woman.
Just because I couldn't speak properly, and I just saw a worm
might
in
be
the
thinking-
grass.
And creatures that evolved into sausage.
Wait, where is it?
This is just a. You might be thinking. Literal, and you'd be correct. But I magpie eat creatures that evolved into sausages.
There's one... Where is it?
We call these worms.
I love that part.
We call these worms.
We
And they
call these worms. Oh well. I did this, and we will have more of this soon. I've got like 3 creatures I just haven't turned into videos because I've been working on other larger projects, that's all. Howdy, Robies. Howdy, Rabies. Yes, thank you. We are old now. You missed for ASMR, Rabies. We did Mummy ASMR, kind of, at the beginning. This one I did because I was excited for the collab. I think... I enjoyed making this. It was fun. This I was trying to play with doing some sort of cinematic thing. I don't really recall. This video suffers for both, once again, its writing and the fact that it's Arknights. And we all know how the Limbus community views Arknights at this point, right? Yeah, we did rabies. We did rabies. No, we did ASMR. Would recommend.
Give that in order.
Where is it? And then this second part took so long. Getting the deployment animations with like
worlds here.
altered
I feel like she could
sprites
potentially.
was so much work. And you can't even tell that that's meant to be Ishmael. And then I also just made W's hair orange.
Because W is awesome.
This isn't just like downloading the thing either. I edited the sprite sheet, made a website that converts edited sprite sheets and the mapping into the actual animations. And like you can see the W leave animation as well.
Is awesome.
I won't talk about
They're
this
both
one much
kinda
because it's Arknights. And we all know how everyone
You
cares.
said.
Oh, Garden of Thorns.
There
I find
is-
Garden of Thorns. I like this. Best ego. You started with Arknights and moved to Limbus Seal. Fair enough, yeah. I stopped playing Arknights when the Victorian stuff was dragging on. I don't like the story in the Victorian main part, that's all. 44 minutes into the stream. It was 44 minutes in? Wow. Magpie snorting rabies bacteria. Oh. Ah, here we go. Trailer reaction. Obviously, second stream highlights thing I've done. This is just Yap and then literally just part of this thing, but I did it because, like, why not? I liked this animation. I would do it I would probably make it more opaque and not so solid. You can tell that this is, like, low res. I've got much better res versions of this after redrawing it now. But I like this. It was sync to music. Contempt warning. This existed because I wanted to make a video on Contempt or Ryoshu, but I didn't enjoy it. Like, I think that video was like 3 minutes long, and you see a part of it in the next video. But you'll never see the full thing, because it's not... I wasn't enjoying making it. Contempt warning.
Great.
And so we're wondering why I will never get to have a collab, right? Also, this scene exists purely because I wanted to salvage that from the Contempt Ryoshu video. Also, the eyes moving is cool. I love that I can do more of the eyes moving stuff, but I don't think others really appreciate it. So it's fallen a bit to the lay side, but... Also, Dobby did very well with the music. I love it so much. I feel bad, because after some of the other things I'd made, I think we both had our expectations a bit higher than it having like 600 views within the first 2 weeks. So I felt bad. I felt like I let Dobby down. But also, I liked it a lot when I posted it. I felt bad when it didn't do as well because I felt like... It is really my first collab thing, isn't it? In cinema, oh yeah. We don't need more Mummy ASMR. This part was because I didn't know what to put here. I was also very insistent on not doing any... What's it called? For pitch correction? Auto-tune. I was adamant that I would not use any auto-tune. Anytime I added auto-tune to see what it sounded like, I didn't like it. It didn't sound like me anymore. So all of this is without auto-tune. I think it just has some reverb at parts. That's it. The other thing is, so with this section, because it's more, like, it's much more open than the beginning part, right? The background's uptight there. There was no way to make it so that you couldn't see, like, the edges of reality, but you're kind of meant to be looking down here anyway. You can see the plane of existence, but whatever. Also, I was about to post it, and then my mate, who doesn't even play Limbus, was like, doesn't, like, the boss fights and all that have, like, the lyrics on screen? Actually, no, maybe it was Dobby. It was either one of my mates or Dobby mentioned the boss fight has, like, this text, and I was like, huh. And then I tried adding it, and it looked really cool. Raw voice. Yeah, okay, that's one way to put it. I like that smack. Oh, that's another thing. This was my first time putting a lot of effort into, like, recreating the visual effects, right? Like, it was very difficult to make anything for Ryoshu. But I think the Lei Heng VFX, like, I made these from scratch. I think they're cool. Like, all that. The sparks on his gun could have been done better, but I think the slash looks awesome. And I think the pacing is pretty good as well for that fight part. It's just let down a little part by the piercing of Ryoshu. Okay, the slash from Ryoshu is fine. I had to make a few custom sprites, and you can tell that it's custom, because what is that? She was meant to be kneeling on the ground, but I'm glad that I didn't have it there long. That part's jank. I like the stab in the ground. I don't know how much more like story type stuff I'll do. Also, I'm sorry, Nezu, I never went back to you after you asked that question. I think you might know the answer. Just because, if you're seeing this, of course, I don't know if you're currently here at the moment, but I feel like if anyone balances it better than I did, yeah, no, that's all. Because I did the balancing. And obviously it can be done a lot better, and I would have loved to do it better, and maybe in future I'll get someone else to do it better. But you know, it's what I released, that's all. I'm sorry. I took like 2 weeks to decide that. And then this part, we probably... It's a long ending. It's a long ending. But I like it. It sounds like a Ruiner boss fight. Heisho 8. This was when the Heisho hatred and Heisho love was getting to a peak, and I was like, you know what, they are kind of like iPhones, and so I pumped this out in like 3 hours. I think this is funny. That's about all I can say about it. It's not done that well. I kind of like that 8. That's a 3D 8. I made that as well. That's cool. So I was very much heavily... I won't show the Apple ad at the moment, obviously. But I think it's a... These do trace what the iPhone does, basically. I think that 8 is cool. I should do more stuff like that. Not the video, but like the 8. You feel like the Mummy ASMR has stripped me of all my honey and now you can be normal. Good! Secretly a master VFX artist? I don't know. It would be really cool if I could get into VFX and actually learn it, but we'll get there. This one, I put a lot more effort into this one after we learned it was a double banner. I think this is made very well. My intonation made it sound like I was going to lead into something there. I wasn't. I also had to do a lot of research into bloody... Because we've got Limbus, we have a song from League. And so I try and I read all of the terms and conditions like 3 times over, and I include what I can, and then I just don't care about whatever Apple thinks about it. Danganronpa in the corner. Oh yeah, true. Stella. I want to finish Danganronpa 1 so I can play 2, but the thing is I can't finish Danganronpa 1 because I've already watched the entire show. I watched the show before I played it. I've been meaning to play it. So because I watched the show, I know the answers to the puzzles. Top right got a name? Top right? Oh yeah, that's Albina. Yes. I forgot Albina was up there. I think this is... I very much like how well made this is, for how garbage of a concept is. Also, these are... I had to figure out some sort of script that randomly drew these lines. That was a pain, and it's only there for like 2 seconds. Also the wingdings. Whoops, and I just do that cut because I specifically needed to cut out like a minute. I couldn't make this a minute long. The eyes... I want to do more eyes. It's just hard to find ways to incorporate it properly. And then she's like looking around at the end. It's so good. I don't think it's good content, but I think it's well made. Other videos might be a little out, sorry. I'm not able to hear that. Where is it? Oh, it's on max, that's why. My bad. Sorry, I didn't mean. Alright, what's next? Limbus Awards, we kind of touched on that. I kind of wanted the intro... Okay, this wasn't meant to be this big. It got way out of control. It's way too big. I was expecting like maybe 50 to 80 responses. We get 2,000. And I was like, I was kind of expecting it to be a small community thing. There wasn't, I knew that it could, given the desire of some group of people, given the 2-week drought of some sort of voting thing, but I didn't think it was actually going to go out like that. Howdy, we're reviewing old videos at the moment, and I'm yapping, and people are putting up with it very kindly. Can you pick up... True. Oh, Chicken was just here asking about the top right. That's right. Old video yap, that's what we're up to. And then this part was kind of just, I didn't know what to put, because I wanted to make this very quickly. This wasn't meant to be a big thing, so I didn't put as much effort into it. I like that I turned this overused stage that I've made, I turned it into the burning version. This is kind of a highlight of some of the things I was proud of at the time. Wait, the Smash video was in there? I thought that was the next video. I kind of like this graphic, but also I did not render it properly, so it doesn't look very good. I failed in the rendering department there. Also, fun fact, the time literally stops at 12:15 because that's when it closes. On the 15th of December. That was fun. What flavor of chicken? Chimkin. Which D1 character? I forget. It's Oi. Asahina? I don't... The swimmer. She was funny. She was the funny one. Beyond that, it was... I'm forgetting the names. Main blonde detective girl. It's been so long, I'm forgetting the names. I was going to get a plushie of her, because I was at a store and I saw it once, but... Yes. Oh, that's right. Syndicate of Streamers. I posted this because I was working on this... This was a side mission. This was a side mission while I was working on this.
You could use the equity.
Why does it keep showing ads on my own content? I love... Yeah, Kyoko. Yes, that one. A piece of dementia, truly. Grab some beans. Beans and chicken, that's a combination. Protein loading.
Hey guys, welcome to a piece of the car.
This video... I think this is the first one that actually led into anything. I'll open up that one preemptively. More self-insert stuff. I'm surprised that people put up with it this time as opposed to the... Well, it's not self-insert. Story. Unnecessary story. This is referencing Kaya. And I think at least a few people got it. Because there were some comments that were like, ah, yes. I know what that's referencing. And then on the post as well, because I made that, but... What else? I redrew these. The fun logo and ring logo I think are really cool, because I can... This fun logo I made is really high res now. It's so much bigger. This is at like 50% scale. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So the Smash thing, which I put into this video, hadn't been released yet. And it was just here. I just made it because I wanted to. So once again, I fall victim to my editing process of make what I want to make first and then try and figure out how on earth I can make an excuse to put it into a video.
That any member of the Thinker would just go live in a fashion.
And I think it's a really cool Smash intro. Also, does anyone... okay, there was one version of it that was in a Mr. Beast video, which I got sent afterwards. I like mine more.
Go live in a fashion.
Because it's Limbus, so obviously it's better. Just because it's Limbus, that's how it works, right? Anything PM related is just better than the alternative.
Bosses can be approached differently for each thing.
Pinky, yeah. Anything else? This one yeah, that's right. This one has like a mini story going throughout it.
Start with the ring.
This, yeah, Persona 4, we get that. That's me reusing the thing from the previous video. That took a lot of effort to dig back up. I don't know why I did. There we go. Jachu, Rabbit, Index. Where is it?
On the planet. I could imagine the ideas being considered.
It took a bit of effort. Also, the rendering has coloring issues, which annoy me. most people don't notice this, I'm aware, but it annoys me.
Hey.
And so then I managed to merge the two battle stages together slightly somehow.
Now, the pump in the middle had a little.
But now you're down here, that's kind of cool. This video is fine. This video was inspired because I made fun of our capo during a stream during the Jetstream. What is it? Jetstream Sam or something? Metal Gear? I think Capo was streaming Metal Gear, some hard DLC fight or something. And then I poked fun at it a little bit. And then I was like, oh yes, don't do that. I was like, oh yeah, true. And then it got me wondering. Sorry, not don't do that. It was jovial, right? It was a joke because, you know, do not insult Capo. You know what happens to insulting Thumb. But it then got me thinking, what would the rest of the fingers actually be like if they were also streamers? So that's how that video got theorized. This is the little mini story. And then you get to see my computer screen. Also, someone asked, that's a Persona 5 poster. I never answered that, I don't think. I think, was it you, John, that asked what that was? I don't know. If I know you should have said it being so deep, replied, drinking more coffee. Yeah, that was just why not. I didn't think people would watch that long anyway. But they did. So there you go. And that one led into Iron Limbus. Limbus Awards, I made this video in like 4 days because... Actually, no, maybe it was a week. I think I had a week to make this and fix the issues that were with the graphics previously.
You said.
Because this had to be out before Kanto 9 for obvious reasons of people like getting it out in a timely manner, and also once Kanto 9 is out, that's when everyone's going to be watching Kanto 9 stuff. So I had to get it out before, while it was still a relevant thing I was doing, basically. I don't think there's much to talk about here. Yeah. We'll get into that in a moment. What was after that? Yes, this. I purely wanted to use the music and stage from the Kanto 9 fight. That's why this exists. And then I was like, okay, so if I want to use the music and stage, how do I turn it into a video? And I was like, okay, well, I can make it into like a very TLDR of how to use the ID. And I think I did a decent enough job at making a decent TLDR on how to use it and what she does without, you know, going into, like... You know what, I don't need to explain that. Basically, I wanted to use the music. I wouldn't do it this way again if I ever do an ID-related video again, because obviously this was using spoiler content at the time. Hence the spoiler warning here. And... yeah, 918, basically. Why didn't you give us a jump scare notice? Oh, because I wanted it to be a jump scare, that's why. Is this lore? Yeah, we're dropping lore. That's basically what I've been doing. I've been trying to drop some lore on, like, the videos I've been making. Because I do have lore. Well, okay, not like character... There's a little bit of character lore, but this is lore behind how each of the videos came to be. This one was working on seeing if I could do ID things. I wouldn't do it with spoiler content again. That's why I chose this idea, because it released at the same time, but yeah. I think this is fine. And then Iron Limbus. I had been planning to make this video for so long. Index Yuri. I've been planning to make this video for so long, but once again, this was during the peak of my computer issues. Well, the second peak, because it happened twice. Actually, when did I make this? Oh yeah, that's right. So I commissioned the magpie. And I love this magpie so much. It's so cute. And there's also another version. Hold on, where is it? Where's OBS? Oh wait, why is it... Oh, it's because I tabbed out, right? It's still showing it? Yeah, it's still showing it. So if I go over here, Magpie Biss, there's also a naked version, which I also have not gotten to use yet, but I love this. Whoops, sorry, I'm cutting it off. Don't mean to. I love this magpie so much. Thank you, Minty. I commissioned it in, like, June, I think, and I didn't get to use it until this video. Because I got so sidetracked.
You said
but it's so cute. I'm very happy. I love it. Pulling his naked magpie out. Yep. Peak art. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? What's up? What's wrong? What have I missed? Who gave the Yuri recommendation? But yes, I made very care. I was very careful to make sure that I wasn't altering the image at all, so it doesn't have the filter. Because I like it. It's so cool. And I feel like if I altered it at all, it would be disrespectful. In terms of like adding a filter or anything, so. And I don't want to anyway. Also, for voicing. So yeah, this suffers for slow intro. It's just a slow video in general, really. Slow intro, self-insert fanfic, basically. That's TLDR, that's kind of what it is, really. Tuna is Crow Yuri. Yeah, I'm Yuri. Hey guys, I'm Yuri here. I like the swingy animation. It could have been a little better, but I had to crop this out of Ricardo and then crop out the chains and then try and figure out a way to make it look like the book was swinging with physics. I am quite proud of it. There's the lore. The title screen, I think, is really cool. Okay, obviously, this is because I was excited for the movie and had been excited for it for like the bloody 4 years we've been waiting. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. This is the fanfic. The stars coming in. I generated that Blood Ocean myself. That's the background from... That's a part of the background from a Kanto 5 stage. I remade the Limbus logo. That is yellow normally, but I just made it grayscale because I felt like it fit better. I probably should have left it yellow. The plunge into the ocean, I think, is kind of cool, given the skills I had at the time. Although I did not render it properly once again, and so the bitrate is bad, so it looks not good. It looks so much better in After Effects. I gotta figure out rendering once and for all. But this video was me trying to figure out the best way...
Where am I?
Oh yeah, it's definitely the slowest video I've made. I do not regret it. I like this video a lot. But also, I fully acknowledge that just because I think it's well made, I do think it's well made. This is a very good recreation of the actual, like, story UI. It's like, I'm very impressed with how I managed to do that. Like, the text coming in, and being able to do this. Because, like, people were saying you could have done this in the game through mods, right? Something about me, I don't really want to use mods, period, especially in Limbus. In the other two, it's fine. In Limbus, I don't want to alter it at all. So this was all made in After Effects. Did you try pressing the render button? Yeah, I don't know about that. Yuri coming. I do need to commission Index Don and Faust Yuri, don't I? We do have to do that. But the thing is, we need to make money in order to do that. We can only start commissioning stupid things. Sorry, commissioning the important things once we are starting to make money from advertisements. Which means I have to make videos longer than 8 minutes. Which I've kind of been avoiding for the sake of not having to deal with mid-rolls. If a video is long enough, and I feel like it deserves a mid-roll somewhere, maybe I'll leave it in, but yeah. The other... there you go, this part's kind of cool.
You said...
Where the background changes. Oh, hi. We need money, a piece of Dutch.
Who?
So that was the reference to why that's how this story started. He abducted me, and then he puts me in the ship. Because that's what the Book of Vengeance said to do. That's how that came across.
Who?
So I like that. I thought the little cross-video lore was cool.
Yeah, you better remember.
My Ricardo voice is not great.
Yeah,
And
I see.
I was very scared of insulting anyone actually British by voicing Heathcliff, so we didn't stick with that for too long. We just start mumbling.
No, I'm not voicing you anymore.
There were so many worse takes. You're drawing it right now. What? I mean, do what you want. Give it like a year. Holy.
You'll get to
Also, I didn't know that the first this came out before the movie because I felt like I shouldn't do it afterwards, because then it would feel to me like it would feel like I was a peer. It would feel as though I was trying to capitalize on it. It would appear as though, not that, yeah, it would appear as though I was trying to. But I just made this because I wanted to, and I've been planning it for like 8 months. Or trying to figure out how to do it for 8 months. Past all my side missions. I didn't know that the first words in the movie were basically going to be Descent Complete. That was cool when I went to watch it. This part's cool. I made a little graphic based on other images and stitched them together. And then a screen turns on. Oh, that's green. And then when Heathcliff is messing with it and there's blood going around Mephistopheles, you can see the little levers moving as well. That took a little bit. It was kind of hard to reset that, or whatever. What's this? A coop. Where is it? I'll mute this because there's another jump scare. Jump scare warning this time. Something that I think will never... In the background here, this is the part I was... Or maybe the part I was the most proud of in this video, is that the blood is rising up through the chairs in the background. And I think that's really cool. Because this is a flat image in the game. And so I had to tear apart the chairs and figure out what it would look like if it was physics. And so this part, once it reaches this, covers much faster than it's rising. It should have been even faster though, honestly. And then I just show Ricardo because I loved the art so much. I just wanted an excuse to put this here. And then when the countdown up there starts, the rest of the ship starts to fill up with blood much more rapidly. And I thought that was cool. But also it's in the background so you don't really get to see it. But the blood flowing in Mephistopheles I thought was cool. Alright. Yeah, commission glitter. Is there commissions opened? I can't do it right now. Unfortunately, we need to create funding. And then we get to Mariachi. This was weird. This was a weird one. I had kind of it's not scrapped, it'll come out eventually, but there were 2 different videos I was working on at the time. And then I was just kind of stuck on both of them, and I was like, okay, well, I'll finish the Mariachi run, see if it's doable. Managed to do it, obviously. See ya, Salmon. Thanks for joining. Sleep well. I'm sorry if it was late, but thank you for joining. Alright. But yes, Mariachi. I was stuck on 2 videos. We continued for 2 videos eventually, but I needed to do something else, and so I made this in like 5 days, I think it was. So this was one of the fastest videos I'd ever put out. And this video I did edit in order. So how it worked was I chose the song, and I was like, yeah, Count of 7 sounds like a mariachi. Where is it? Yeah, he just becomes a fly. I don't know why this is the most rewatched part here. Actually, no, it's because of the title. Because people were trying to... Hey. Yeah. I'm here to claim a very specific trope. For the background, it was originally just these red dots, and then the mariachis along the top and bottom. But then I was like, oh, wait, there's a pattern on his maraca. And so I made that pattern down the bottom and just made it move along. And I think that's really cool. Because I thought this was this would be an actual good background. And then this part plays. But you're weak, it is 5 AM here. So, there's the other thing. One of the questions in the Q&A is, how do you feel about your audience? Which is a loaded question. But the best way to put it is that you make me feel like I'm responsible for all of your poor sleeping habits. When I know I'm not. It's not my problem. Without me, you'd still be not sleeping. This video was your first time, yes. As it was a lot of people's, apparently. The ego list with level 25 up Taiwan Mariachi Sinclair. The thumbnail. The thumbnail, there were 2 thumbnails. I did one of those YouTube test things. Where is the other one? No uptie, archive, mariachi is good. Thumb 5, was it? No, it's thumb 4. I think this was the alternative. Here you go. This was the alternative thumbnail. And this was the one I put, I made this in 50 minutes, I think. It took 50 minutes to make this, and I was like, okay. because the first option was the altered version of this screen. And I didn't think that was going to be the one people chose, because it's impossible to read without context, right? And so I just... most of my thumbnails are parts of the actual videos slightly modified, so that it's quite literally not clickbait because it's a part of the video. And it's a good representation of... well, it's a fair representation of something in the video. How many gachas are you? What? Oh, gosh. Yeah, how many gachas are you on, Pep? Fortunately, I only have the one. But yeah, this was the alternative thumbnail. And this was very much more trying to lean into the generic, well, the more standardized thumbnails that people do for Mirror Dungeon. I think there was like another version where it was just 0 damage, basically, instead of giving the numbers. And then the YouTube test runs for like a day. And then the real thumbnail that people chose ended up being this one. Obviously, because that's now apparently how I'm known. And it's people either really like it. Why can't I? Wait, what? Oh, whatever. People either really like the thumbnail or hate it and think... I've seen people call it rage bait as well. How? Whatever. But yeah, that was the alternative, and then the YouTube test ran, and people... I think the ratio of people watching the video, 70% of watch time came from the other one. 30% from this. I think the titles were the same. There was one alternative title, which I don't remember what it was. But yeah, you're noticed for pregnant lay hang up. Ah, yes, sorry, yes. The 10 people who've seen contempt warning know me as the pregnant hang guy. Sorry, Gregnant. 3 gachas, but you'll soon be on 4. What are you starting? First people are amazed by literacy on the thumbnail of a Limbus Company video. Others are just jump scared by the lid. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Basically, the ones who don't like the video can't read. Is that what you're saying? I would agree with that, right? Yeah. But yeah, so that was the alternative. People didn't choose that one. So where is YouTube? So yes, I don't make the thumbnails beforehand. I just make them afterwards. And most of the time it's just a scene slightly edited from the video.
I don't think you just started.
This part, whatever. This part's fine. I don't think I'm using memes again. This was meant to be a short, dumb video that I didn't think would do well, right? And so I was like, yeah, okay, I can do this and add the Vine Boom, because funny, haha, I don't normally do that. This, I remade the King Vines thing for one of those videos that hasn't come out yet. And so this was me finding a way to use it for a transition, not in that video, so that I could make use of it. Howdy, LCCB. He becomes a fly again. This is just me yapping. I also probably should have shown something from the second clear. I didn't, because I didn't want the video to be too long. I feel like it quite clearly gets the message across. I thought about editing it, but I didn't record it properly in terms of it was picking up desktop sounds. So like Discord pings and all that, and I kept tabbing. So that's... it would have been jank anyway. But it's there. This part was kind of cool. Going in through the Munchland door. That camera movement is a little jank. Changing the position of interest is... point of interest is weird. That's all just music synced. This is me finding a way to try... sorry, this is me experimenting with trying to make my yapping interesting / not heavy. Because I very much don't want to say, oh, 15% off, 15 offense levels equals 3.87 damage up, right? I don't want to say that. Cheesy will teleport in if you show your legs, maybe. True, if Cheesy's not here, I don't have to do that, right? But yeah, this part's fine. This was just kind of down there, because this fight was literally 15 minutes, and I didn't want to show the entire thing, but you can slow it down and watch it if you want. That's all fine. Once again, I wouldn't have put this in if I thought it was going to do well, but video did well. And then this part, I initially thought I was just going to have to do the, you know, show the boss clears. And then I was like, well, I don't want to do that because that is not the type of content I want to make. Basically, if I wouldn't watch it myself, how do I put this without it sounding judgy? How do I put this without sounding judgy? There's not a way to win, huh? Currently, so at the beginning we did mummy ASMR. Now I'm going through old videos and yapping, because that's what I want to do. Nostalgia, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Although nostalgia is now like a month ago. So, that's where we're up to. We've almost done everything. And basically, I didn't want to have like a 40-minute montage because that's what everyone else did. I wanted to be different. You can put it that way. I both didn't think this video was going to do well, and so I was like, okay, I can beat sync it. I can try and sync it to the beat. Fun fact, this is definitely the best song you can possibly do it to in the game, because the song has stages to it. It starts to ramp and ramp and ramp, right? Because we know how that fight goes. So it works really well, but I didn't put as much effort into it as I would have liked to if I had planned for this to be... Well, if I had known. Obviously, it's all retrospective, right? But the beat syncing is slightly off. Which I think is fine. Because if it's medical, then it's not great, but like... Where is it? This part, I do like this little montage part, because the sweeper part I skip because this entire time you can hear the rumbling of the sweepers. You should do a 2-minute mummy SMR. 2 minutes would be reasonable, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I think most of the time my editing style, or at least what I've been practicing more recently, is definitely different in the first place anyway. It's just also not fast. Because I have to spend so much time setting up scenes and all that. I love this part so much. Where was it? Oh yeah, the other part that I like a lot is the King and Binds. I do like the transition to his part. It was difficult to get things to match the timings of the song. Not the beats per se, but more the, you know, different important moments. This is cool. There are a few moments where I had to... How loud is it? Sorry, I should check. Oh, it's quite loud. There are a few moments where I had to desync. Like, this part I had to get the audio. Because obviously when you're only recording sound effects, he doesn't actually say anything. And also the train doesn't make any sound when you evade. So, that's gone. True, yeah, that's one way to put it. My most time-consuming part is just writing scripts. Yeah, basically. Except for... Fun fact, the part I hate the most is writing scripts. Because I edit first and then I make a video out of the edit. Why is this the most replayed part? Oh, because there's text on screen, people read it, okay. And then this was just the ending, yeah. Also, I didn't notice, and it annoys me now, but the background glitches slightly because I got the timing wrong. There's one part where it jumps backwards a little bit. Where is it? Yeah, there. That's it. I didn't notice that while proof watching it, but there you go. Yeah. Nah, well. Oh, yeah, true. Researching is fun, but... Well, fun for certain topics. Beamer So... Oops, sorry, I have to cough.
Executive Manager. Are you excited
Beamer
for
So
War Pages
is...
tomorrow?
This exists? Who was it? I forgot who made... I posted something in the Discord with, like, bees. And then someone was like, oh, is this related to the Walpurgis ID? And I was like, no, but it is now. And so I made this video.
Description.
And this is... weird video. But I like it. not much to say on that one. This is obviously a sequel. It exists mainly because after this one, I didn't want to become... I don't know, maybe I don't know. But at the time, I was like, okay, this video did so much better than it ever should have. Or at least I ever thought it would. But I also wanted to do something that would be kind of a finale to like any sort of Mirror Dungeon challenge content I could do without just making up arbitrary rules and all that, right? Because if I start saying, oh, I can't use Sharp Needle Thread or Bone Steak, because Bone Steak is literally what won me this run. Yes, we did the Mummy ASMR, it's at the beginning, Nugget, you have to rewatch. Apparently it's 44 minutes at the beginning. I'll see you size 2 fish. Thank you for joining, take care. Have a good day / night best / sleep. 10 lashes.
Hey.
So, where is it? Where was I at? Yeah, I mean, basically that was it. I wanted to do something that would seem like if I did anything else, which I plan to do after this, then it's kind of a... I don't know. How do I put this? Okay, like 30% trying to do something that worked the first time, right? Obviously. Which I don't think I'm going to do again, because this was a struggle. This video was a struggle to make, because I made this literally backwards. I edited this part, the beat sync first, because I wanted to do it again, because I loved the beat sync the most. And I did the cardinal sin of editing the part I wanted to edit first. I went straight to the Ricardo part. I went to this part of the song, put in Ricardo, and then did the ending of the video, and then did the first part of the song, and got stuck in the middle because it was very difficult to find a way to bridge it, because I had so specifically already done Ricardo in this spot. Never do the part you want to do first. Is the video ending right now? What do you mean video ending? Sorry, I'm a little lush. I'm just yapping. MDE without ego gifts? Not possible. I can tell you that. Oh, no, it's not ending for a while yet. We still have a few things to do. I think. Although I do need to eat at some point and get water. Well, maybe. I do have to edit the anniversary video still. But yes, I did this part first. I think my favorite part of the video is... Okay, so 2 favorite parts is the Queen of Hatred fight. It's kind of difficult to do. So this song is really hard. It goes really fast. I thought that was cool. And then the other part I really liked... Okay, this part is difficult because the recording, there's no way to get around it. You will always pick up the roaring of the sweepers. And so as soon as this part stops, and it goes to Hohenheim, it feels like the song is so much quieter. That's just, I can't get around that. The part I like the most is the fight against Drifter. This is my favorite part. Because this fight this was like the fight that almost bricked the run. And then it syncs so well here. And we get the triplets from Japan, which is cool. And then I edited the beginning part. Originally, this was going to be in the final room from Canto 8's dungeon. And I was using the Night Drifter theme. But I also didn't want to use the Night Drifter theme in the end because then that made it seem like Lynch, like Dayushu, is the Night Drifter. She is not. We will get a real Night Drifter, I swear. And so it started a change to this. So the Nocturnal Sweeping fight, because, like, you know, alluding to Ricardo being the secret boss later. Which you wouldn't know otherwise until you actually see it. But that's what it's alluding to. And it was initially using the Sweeper boss theme until I just couldn't find a way to transition it. Which is why the transitions in this video are so jank.
Hey, I've recently learned that it's impossible.
But holy, rendering 10,000 sweepers? Do not do that, guys. Head back to 44 minutes after stream end. Oh, okay. Voice stuff we were tortured, but my far and worst part is having to edit for your voice recordings. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely the same. My mouth generally moves faster than my brain is one way to put it. I think. So, like, I do stutter a lot normally. I have gotten a lot better, actually, through doing the streams, which is really cool. But, like, I can notice that I speak better. You want to try the music sync but one. That seems like so much effort and seems difficult, and your laptop is dying when you try to edit it 2K. We can touch on that in a moment. Let me finish this video first, because I want to finish ragging on it. This video I'm very conflicted with. I like the beat sync. I like this part. This... Okay.
Possible to beat MDE.
Fight animation? This is cool. Rendering for sweepers is a pain. But I do think it's a cool fight animation. Is that in 2K? Looks cool. Man, I wish we could upload QuickTime properly. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, I didn't know whether I wanted it to be static. I'm glad I made it follow them fight. We do the typography again because that was the biggest selling point of the previous video, obviously. I don't know if I want my whole shtick to be unreadable thumbnails. I don't think that we're getting I think I'm keeping the unreadable thumbnails for any challenge videos I do. I think that's it. 20 minutes and after editing half is gone. How yeah, basically. Improvement of ASMR device. Yeah, always. It exists now, that's the difference. The 3-hour one in the description, yeah. I don't know how... I haven't actually looked at the stats on this video. Apparently people actually watched it. There you go. I'll look at the analytics later in a different tab and see if it's anything. But yes, we do this. This part's fine. I was fine with all this. This part took me a while because, not gonna lie, doing this part I don't find very inspired. I think it's fine. But it was hard to be motivated during, what, from 35 seconds to 3 minutes. This section here exists purely... Hold on, let me pause for music. Where is it? Gosh, how many tabs are there? Pause, okay. This part exists, this entire minute exists purely because I wanted to use the crazy transition. F2, Canto 8 F2 transitions so obscenely well into Lei Hing's theme. It's insane.
And in the secret boss, 3 weeks of waiting for Extreme, 2 weeks of procrastinating, and we're done. And I never have to make an MD clear video again.
It transitions so well. Something worse. It's so clean. But, like, you don't hear it that well because of the beat. I have the bloody attack come in, the sound effect, that's it. So that's why this part exists. I otherwise wouldn't have mentioned the packs because you're going to see them in here anyway. But I think I found a good way to actually mention some of the things. Okay, I'm going to... John is the... I feel like I'm ragging on the video. I am happy with it now. But during the time, it was just very painful to get it done because I was struggling with the mental state of this is going to appear like I am trying to capitalize on what worked the first time. Which 30% of it is. Like 40% of it is trying to do something so that I don't have to do challenge runs anymore. But I'm going to, because they're going to keep adding other things and I'll think of other cool things to do. I just didn't want to become known for challenge runs, and so I made a challenge run, which was very, very smart. This section's fine. But there you go. The video exists. I am happy with it now. And then, of course, April Fools. I hope you were very excited that it was an actual video, Pep, and not just a short. I love it. The music being muted hit like a truck. I don't need to be known for ASMR, I'm okay. Although, if we get ASMR collabs with other creators, imagine that. If only, I can dream. You actually jumped from your bed when you saw it was a video. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to try the beat sync Quaddle, it's not that bad. It just seems like a lot of effort because it's different, I guess. I was using the waveform from the video because sound effects, I could see what the sound effect beats were like from the waveform, and then I just matched it to the beats because I manually pointed out I made markers for every beat of the songs, and then matched parts of the audio to it. It's a lot of getting used to, but it's really cool, so it's fun. Both your finger videos have... Sorry, I'm scrolling back a bit now. Have more cinematical intros with editing. I like what you're talking about being on beats, so I get you. Yeah. Yeah. This track for your fun video intro, so you're so obsessed with it. Wait, when was that? Which track was it? Oh, F2. Yes. I'm assuming you mean F2. Sorry, let me turn the music back on. There we go. I'm not just speaking into the abyss again. Great idea. Limbus challenge runs with ASMR overlay. Oh, boy. With random viewers and you act like they're really... Yes! Hold on, I need water. Where's my water bottle? There it is. It's at the back of my room. Oh, boy. That would be funny, actually. A piece of tuna gets hit with Mephistopheles ASMR, just screaming. Do I need to become an ASMR YouTube to intentionally ask for a collab to do ASMR? Yeah, I'll collab with JoJo at some point, right? Yeah. My poor throat is getting raw. Ugh. Alright. Where is it? Sorry, I just gotta read. I tabbed out on my phone. I have to go back into it. Alright. There we go, that exists. Anything else? Flea Bongy Flea is awesome. There's 2 shorts, which are not public. One... Oh, wait. You know what? Yeah. Let's show that. Let me open up that. Manage videos. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this short, but you can get to it. It's not private, it's unlisted. So you can find it. Is that coming across? Yes. This is hidden in the very depths of... What is it? The Walpurgis Slop video comments. You can find it. And it's literally just someone asked for me to do Don Quixote instead of actual Don or something. And so I just do that.
Why is she...
I'm amazed at how many people have found this video and watched it. It's actually insane. I don't know how many people actually read the comments, but there you go. The very readable thumbnails guy introduces very soothing ASMR videos. Plan to cut the music up a lot, down to every beat using the waveform. Oh no, I know what you mean. I would probably avoid actually cutting it. You use DaVinci, right? I'm sure you can actually add markers in DaVinci instead. Just do it visually, because you don't want it to snap to it or anything. You're gonna have to check each beat to make sure it feels right to you, that's all. Because sometimes it might look like in the waveforms it'll match. It might not, that's all. Because that's the difference between here. But this beat match is a lot better, as in it's much more accurate than this one. Both because I wanted to do it better, and also I had a better experience, so it's just getting used to it. Oh yeah, do it by ear and just by watching it, that's fine. Without these green names, I feel like an outcast. Alright, anything else? There's no member videos. I don't think there will be member videos. The members stuff is just emotes and name and weird green text thing next to it, whatever it is. Is that family friendly enough of a description? It would have been until you pointed out asking that. So, like... But yes. Alright. I don't think you've got questions, right? I've done more than enough yapping. I'm sure there's something that I've been meaning to say about some videos, but I just haven't and I've forgotten, but whatever. I do think the Chicken Canto video, a good chunk of it is well made, just past the first minute. Oh well. Which was also annoying. Like, this did exist partially to redirect traffic because people would check it to the previous video, but there you go. Latey. Being lazy. It won't pay off sometimes. We know what you mean. Alright, well, how long has it been? Like 3 hours. Okay. Callisto Pie Pokemon cards content warning. Welcome, Nugget. Welcome back. Thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoy the emojis. Oh, you say oh as though it's a bad thing. Or at least that's how it comes across. You're cool again. Yay, Nugget's cool again, guys. Thank you, Quaddle. Thank you, Quaddle. Well, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nugget. I'm sorry, Nugget. I do have to draw more emojis. Maybe I just have a stream at some point where I draw emojis. I think we need to do that. We need actual emojis, and I can't commission too many because, oh boy, I'm broke. That's true, you did. Yes, thank you. I forgot. Yeah. Well, no, I didn't forget. I acknowledged it at the time. I'm a good boy. See ya, Quaddle. Quaddle just isn't happy sharing. Alright. Callisto. Do we really want Callisto Pie? Who was asking for this? I can. Obviously I can. Who was it?
You said.
Someone was adamant about it. Chat is at a very green point in their lives. Yes. Great. Planning on using the funds I'm starting to make for assets for the videos. Oh, yeah. At the moment, I'm just very honored that I'm able to cover the cost of After Effects using this from ad revenue. Oh, it's Passings? Okay. Passings has returned from the dormant. Alright. Let me set up Photoshop. Oh. Before I forget, I did render the beginning 30 seconds of the next video. So let me get that here for you, so you can see it. I've been working on it. I will make it into a short version as well at some point. Renders. Details. Recency. Alright, let me pause music. Start. No, not recording. Don't do recording. Let me move that over. Why is it not playing? Anniversary 2. Okay. How do I... Oh, come on. I gotta figure out a way to make it so it's not gonna blast you and make you deaf again. Okay, you know what? Just turn your volume down. Just in case, right? Because I don't know how to use OBS properly. One day I'll learn. One day I will learn. Can I change the volume? I can't change the volume until it appears. That's bad. Oh no, hold on. I can make it invisible. And then I get the file. Anniversary, renders. Anniversary 2. Okay. And then anniversary. Oh, it's not going to appear? Okay. Make sure it's turned down. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Just in... Actually, no, that part's not loud. Where is it? Waiting background media source. There it is. Let me turn it down. You just set up OBS once, then forgot about it until you need to try something new. Exactly. Drag you out to do ASMR, I will. I'll become a master. If Pep becomes a renowned ASMR artist, I would love to collab with you. Alright. I will make it small as well. I don't want it to be the full screen because we don't want to be covering up Albina in the top right. Let's hide Chrome. Is that too loud? Is it even making sound? It is. I just can't hear it. There you go. It's a little compilation, that's why. And that's literally it. See, the thing is, I can do... That's what... I just changed this scene so that it's starting soon. It still says starting soon. I really should have made it say something else, eh? How much do you need to become renowned? I will be the judge of that when it happens. I can't set a goal. What if I actually set a goal and you somehow accomplish it, though? That's the problem. But oh well. There's the little mini thing. Alright, Callisto Pie. Let me set this up. You're going to go to a weird scene. Let me turn the music back on. Let's go to YouTube. I don't think there's anything there, right? There is. Okay, it's just gonna be black. Transition. Alright. So I gotta set up Photoshop quickly and make sure it's not doing anything sketchy. One viral tweet, end of story. I literally have one quote-unquote... You know what? No, I'm not even gonna call it viral, it's not. But I do have one tweet that did well, and it was just me replying with some image I made in like 3 minutes. It was more than 3 minutes, it was like 10. For the bloody Index Don reveal. Of said pie? What is the ingredients of said pie? Good question? Why is this... Man, okay. I don't know what the resolution of my magpie is, I forget. Why is that not up the top? Man, okay, there we go. So then I have to capture... Window capture... Photoshop. Select Photoshop. Capture method Windows 10. And crop it down. Alright, and then we swap back, transition. I almost clicked end broadcast. Why is that back? Well, there you go. In case you missed it, there's an echidna burrowing in a tree trying to find food. Yeah, that's Albina. Delete. What's this one? Oh, that's the other video of it walking down. Oh, that's it scratching its... You'll see those videos when I make the Linda's Company Geographic. Alright. Callisto Pie. So, first up, I need to bring in the base magpie. So we get the magpie. Where is it? Let's just use this one. That's fine. Oh, it's small? No, not that one. Animation. Bird. Alright. Why does that look so wrong? I don't know why, but recently when I look at my magpie, it just feels wrong sometimes. Is this the one I drew on? Ah, this one's been drawn on. That's why. Really? Where's my original magpie? That's the original one.
Hi.
Okay, I've got to recut my magpie. Maybe let's use this one. Okay, so I have to go download the stuff for Callisto.
You said pie.
Pie. How am I going to explain this to people? Don't get an ASMR mic. You don't need an ASMR. Just use whatever. Don't you know that lo-fi is very popular? You could see my channel. What do you do if that happens?
You said pie.
Did you see the magpie video that sent you into Discord? If it's about... Oh, yes, I did see that, yes. What am I looking for? Images, artworks, that's right. Identities and ego art, Honglu. IDs, Callisto. Here we go. Download. And then... let's put it in this folder. Actually, I can just open it in Photoshop. Okay. So, downloads, because we don't need to keep these pictures. And this one. Done. And that one. Okay, that one's a bit bigger. Alright, rid of background. So, what we do... Let's start with this sheet, because this is the actual Honglu sheet. Anything in here that we want? Okay, it's... Where's his hat? You know what? No, we're starting with the other one. This one makes more sense to me. So that's the hat base, right? Callisto Pie. Why do you want Callisto so specifically? Did I just paste that in the same... I didn't even cut it. Wait, why is it not cutting? What? I had that layer selected. Why? Oh my gosh. No, you literally use whatever. It doesn't matter. True, yeah, I suppose so. It's never done this. Remove? I don't know. Oh! Okay. I don't know why this one has to be rasterized, but sure. Okay, now we're good. So we've got to get the hat first. The hat's important. What else is important about Callisto? What? Oh, wrong layer. Alright, hide that. Bring back the magpie. Make the hat. There we go. Merge layers. Cool. There's the hat. Alright, we got the hat done. Next. What else is important? The robes, his sword. The robes. Robes on the magpie is so difficult. You'll share Herr Hohenheim's opinion on his hat. You think I'm gonna do some... Don't spend money on it. You can't. You can if you actually want to, but don't do it because of some joke in here. His sword. Yeah, the sword, yes. The sword is important. I don't know how to make the magpie hold things. It's kind of difficult. Don't ask why that's my background color. I don't know where it came from. It just happened. I haven't changed it in, like, forever. There's the sword. We gotta flip it. I don't know shortcuts. I don't know if there are shortcuts. It doesn't say there are. No, I don't mean to move that. There we go. Okay, and then we need the robes. You are right. He looks very naked. How do we go about this? I need an actual picture of Callisto. Identities. No, I need sprites. Sprites. Sinners. Honglu. Howdy, Decane. You missed the ASMR. Face up true. I don't know. It's very hard to do much with the magpie considering how black it is. It's very hard to, like, get any slight contrasting, like, cracks or anything in its face. Like the mechanical version would have. House spiders. Yeah, that works. Download. Come on. Here we go. Where is it? Alright. Wow, he's so much skinnier than a magpie. How am I going to do this? Is that the right way? Yeah, that's the right way. Also, I only just uptied the ring IDs this morning and read their stories. Actually, no, was it this? No, it was last night. I did find it quite amusing. Okay. I feel like this is going down the road of Shrenpai. That's the problem. It's so hard to get, like, anything decent for a real costume. I don't know. I don't like that, but I'll trust the process. A lot of my editing is just trust the process. Especially the beat sync. If you're doing the beat sync ever, trust the process. It doesn't look good until you finish it. Until you finish the section. So just get the section done and then you can tweak it. There you go, that's a tip. So this one goes on... where? Oh, that's his middle. That's his tie? That looks like it's covering the Crowpie's wiener. It doesn't have a wiener.
You said pie.
Anything else? We yapped. Well, I yapped about old videos. Circling back to the music sync thing, I have an idea you want your thoughts on. You think of doing the music sync for maybe the first 10 floors and 411 more fully. You could have, yeah. You can try it. Do it. Try things and just do what you're happy with, basically. You make ASMR goon about yourself or tune an ASMR to goon to. What? Crowpie wearing it is, really, isn't it? Just a wash towel. Yeah, I feel like watching the first 10 floors gets quite slow, is all, in those clear videos. I don't know how to do this. Perspective warp? That looks so shit. I guess you don't really see it, but like... He's also just way too skinny. There's not enough that I can cover the magpie with. Damn you and your snatched waist, Honglu. That goes above. I'm gonna hide that layer because I don't know what it's doing. This is a really hard one. This is one that if I was doing myself, I would just have to give up, like, very quickly.
You said pie.
How do I make a metallic beat? Prosthetic bird... Yeah, exactly. I don't currently have the skills to draw sufficient prosthetic bird parts. You can use whatever OST you want, but I would say something that... Lei Heng is a difficult one. Lei Heng is way too fast, and a lot of it is kind of the same thing on repeat. Or at least the same, like, melody/theme, done in slightly different ways. I would not recommend starting with Lei Heng's theme. Clankerize the magpie. Arms. I guess, can I bring the robo arms in? That one's clutching the sword. Where's the sword? I forgot about the sword. Oh, it's not terrible. I need something for the face. The face is too naked. Yeah, it needs to be mechanical face. Hello? Hello? I love you. Goodbye? Make the hat bigger? Yeah, it does need to be a lot bigger, you're right. Little small. There we go. Okay. Face. I don't want to just make the face white. But I can. What if I invert the face? I know this is going to look terrible, but I'm going to try. And then image adjustments. Invert. No, not that one. No, that's a bad invert. Image adjustments. Hue saturation. Is it picking up that? It's not picking up any dialogue boxes I make. Okay. Can't really do much about that. Hue shift? No, not hue. Okay, so it's not hue shift. Adjustments. Maybe it is kind of just mess around with the invert. How long does it take to do the music sync? The Kanto 7 one took about 2.5 days, and I mean like quite literally like waking hours of 2.5 days. My videos generally are like waking hours as opposed to... True, I didn't talk about the time it takes I saw people think that the last video took 8 hours. It took so much. It took like 30, 40 because I'm bad. Why didn't you PM audiobooks? Ooh, okay. Jade Eye. Maybe? I could make the... Yeah, Jade Eye. Yeah, okay. That's a good step. New layer. I need better brushes. Does anyone know brushes in Photoshop and how to deal with them? I've started watching drawing videos because I do want to get a drawing pad and actually start drawing. Because I feel like that could add quite a bit if I get to do my own drawing. I know it's going to take so long to get used to. I'm not trying to belittle it or anything. Belittle the effort that goes into it, but I would like to start, that's all. I don't know if brushes actually mean much. No, too big. That's kind of fine. It's so hard to get the pupil, though. Are you just... It's just some person reading the PM source material books. The end... Oh, did it? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Manage your brushes with softness? I guess, yeah. With screen? Oh, no, I wouldn't use this. I wouldn't be able to invest in one with a screen is the problem. Oh yeah, like, yeah, they cost. That's kind of a problem. I think it's just get a small one. I can get used to drawing without a screen. I have been watching numerous videos about the difficulties, but I kind of want this to go through. Why is that an option for a brush? Softness. Where's my softness? Give me my softness measure. Size. How do you change the softness? Roundness? Hardness. 100%. No, that's a brick. Okay, so I have it on 0% and that's still the best it can do. I guess I've got it set quite small. At which point the option... Nah, I'm fine with that. Whatever. Try making a YouTube video too, but gonna wait until you get a good laptop PC. Fair enough. If you want to do it, just start, basically. Hell, my first video, obviously, not the most amazing, but it got me started. So, Deco Mini 7, I think, what was it? I think the one that's... I forgot what it is called. Wacom or something. There's a cheapish one by Australian standards close by. Chance, not chancellor. What? Oh, right. I see. They do get very important depending on the style you're going for and can be convenient for very specific things like liquids, comic spots. Right. Oh yeah, no. That's fair enough then. Frame rate is probably the only thing that may matter. 30 is fine. Obviously, it doesn't actually matter. I render my things at 2K 60 only because that's what I record my gameplay in. It also means that the graphics look nicer on larger screens, but the thing is, you have to know, or acknowledge, that vast majority of your people are not able even to watch it in 2K because their screens won't have 2K. Obviously, more modern devices and all that are able to, but... And then 60 FPS, more devices are capable, but, you know... It's not the end of the world anyway, right? So... Oh, yeah, exactly. Don't stress about trying to make the quality numbers big. Like 2K60, that's just what I play in. And so I don't make that's just what I load the videos in, basically, and so I render it. I know that people don't actually, vast majority, do not / cannot watch the 2K part. You don't need to care about that. 720 is fine. Completely fine. 10 frame rate might be interesting, that's all. Stress. No, do not stress.
The code has been impregnated.
Yep, I won't do ASMR. I keep trying to go higher pitch when speaking English. True. If you actually know, higher pitch, that might be what Pep wants, so... okay, I'm getting distracted. How do I do this? I just kind of can't. Whoa, whoops. I feel like so much of it has to be the face, but I just can't do that. And he's too skinny, but I can't put anything anywhere else. The collar. The collar might help. There's his collar. Scarf, whatever it is. Also, I hadn't noticed during during playing Kanto 9, but the fact that it's actually him. That's cool. His sword is him. I want to flip that. I don't know why that looks so weird. Oh, it's because it's backwards. It's literally backwards. Done. Hide that layer. No, not that layer. That one? That one. Drip gate layer. That goes behind the magpie. And then cut. Oh no, not cut that layer. But cut this layer. Nope. Okay. There we go. Then we reveal that layer, cut that. Nope, okay. Actually, no, I'm doing it wrong. It's just this part that matters.
You said pie.
Sorry, I'll look at the pies in a moment. Oh, it has to be on the dark side, that's right. I'm relearning. Do I even need to go down here? I don't. I just have to cut out its face. Okay, so I'll cut it off at the beak. That's fine. Yeah, okay. That looks alright. It's not the most amazing one I can do, but that's getting there. I should... What about the hair? Yeah, we can add the hair, true. That works. Of a random video in my recommendations about why people speak higher pitches when using upper... Really? Is that just an actual thing? What languages do I know? Merci. Je suis en merde. True. It's time to swap theme. It's getting into your skull. You will remember this. You will use this theme. I love this thing. Most eloquent. I think I'm quite happy with this now. It has come together quite literally through the scarf. I don't like that it just ends there. I can probably taper a little. Hardness down. Size up. Okay, maybe I can't do it as well as I'd hoped. Nah, we'll leave it like that. If I try and fix it too much, then I just ruin it. I know how that process works. Okay, you know what? That's a good call. I will give Valentina a theme. Callisto theme. Nah, we've got to move on. What's next? Oh, Pokemon cards. Okay, sure. I didn't finish installing that. I forgot about that. Give us ASMR. Everyone definitely wants it, and not just you. Yeah, absolutely everyone, right? Yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Valentino. I have this downloaded already, right? I know I do. Where is it? What are they called? Apprentices? What video? This is one of the video. It's in one of the video folders that I haven't released yet. Iron Limbus. In the Name of Gooner's Don Quixote. Finger Streamers. Contempt Rework. Caterpillar King. Kanto 9. There it is. Boss 2. Alright. Where is it? Here we go. Browse. So no uptie. Archive. Kanto 9. Boss 2. Nope, that's the wrong one. Although I like this theme too. Is it boss 1? It's boss 1. Alright. In the Name of Gooner's Don Quixote. I believe I spoke quite clear. Alright. What is it called? Callisto Pie. No uptime magpies. File, export. Callisto Pie. Also, y'all didn't believe me. Oh, we've already done the ASMR, so you're fine because so many people voted for it for some goddamn reason. And then we can change to Callisto Pie. Oh, I haven't had my magpie in here the whole time. Whoops. Callisto Pie. There we go. We gotta get the sword in there, don't we? There we go. Alright. Would kissing Callisto taste metallic? Yes. Okay, Callisto Pie is done. Pokemon card, okay. How do I set this up? This is going to take a moment for me to figure out. Give me a moment. Apologies. Also, yeah, you didn't believe me when I said this was the best song, and now everyone has come around to it. Ain't that lovely? Why did I open the game thing? Where's... There it is. Yep. Give permission while using the app. Allow. Okay, 192 or 168.0.123. That is my local address, apparently. Didn't work. So it's not. It's lying to me. Alright, let me test. Use it as a webcam. Trocam. I'm struggling. I don't know how to get this to work. It's the middle. Most underrated. Yeah. Is my stream really that quiet? I don't know why it would be. The music is I do have the music very quiet. My voice should be fine. Okay, fine. I'll actually install the app. Finish. Okay, so what now? How do I use plugins? View? Edit. I know it's in the plus buttons. That doesn't work. Ah, man. It's not looking promising. My technologies have become outdated.
You said pie.
Install. It's down again. It's back down to what it was. No thanks. Open. Alright. Next. While using the app, while using the app, while using the app. Oh. Good news. It's working again. This is the first time we've used this ever since that stream. That never happened, eh? How do I... Okay, I need a box or something to put my camera on. That works. But I will not lie, my voice is getting rough. Content warning might be interesting. Oh, sorry. There we go. Why did it close? Oh, there we go. Alright, let me get the cards. Would you believe me if I said I don't normally yap for 3 hours? It's almost approaching 4. Alright. This is going to be interesting. Can I even show this properly? Oh, it's going to be tight. Oh, I can put this on the box. Okay. Tune is dead. It's like I can almost hear him. Has it? Oh, okay. Okay, let me go up to Studio Plus, Window Capture, Chrome, Windows 10. One. See, the thing is, I don't do this stuff often, so I'm not going to invest in an actual camera. And for good reason. Alright. Copy, paste. Studio mode over. Alright. Can you see this? You can see my mouse pad. You can hear me. I can't see chat at the moment. Live messages. Here we go. Okay. This I'm not dead. Is that a suite? What is a suite? Oh, the box you're on? It's a box. That's an orange, I think. Don't ask why I've got a black box for an orange. Will I adopt you if I... Unfortunately, no. Alright, so here's our toys. Here is our toys. They're all Japanese, because that's what I have. It's literally the same stuff from last time, by the way. The bottom of that image. No, it's not. It was just the top of this. Wait, what? Oh, whoops. I forgot. My bad. Let me close everything. I can't fix the coloring. Ooh. Foil. Yeah, okay. Foil. With the Japanese... Yes, we got the Japanese text. Wow, isn't that Japanese? Wow, funny that. It's just because we are not getting a foot cam. Why? Alright. We're doing this thing first. I wish I could raise it higher, but if you couldn't tell, this isn't my whole shtick. You can see L6BK's message on stream chat display, but not on the stream chat. Really? Huh. You must be naughty. Oh my gosh, I can't open these. The problem with Japanese packs is that they're heat seal instead of cold seal or something. Oh wow, I just actually can't open it. My hands are so sweaty because I asked them nicely. Why? Let me through. More dominant. No, I don't need more dominant people here. We've already got Pep. Do I actually get scissors? I don't want to get scissors. I'm a strong man. Oh, this one works. Here we go. All right. I don't remember how this works. And I'm just gonna... because I don't know if there's a trick to this one. All right, there we go. Here's our cards. I have not cut my nails in a bit. Shush. Tuna's a bottom and a masochist. You have to be dominant and to get what you want. No, that's not how it works. I do what I want. Pokemon cards, my entire stream, we just see a black box. No, this is a Pokemon. You see that? Alright. We have. Alright. And if you do what you did last time... You know, I can't even stop you. Alright. Why is the starting soon text still there? It's throwing me off. Oh, we haven't started yet passing, so that's fine. Alright, we have our 100-footed Death Maggot. Lovely. Whoops, I've already revealed whatever's behind there, haven't I? Pass, yep, good. Axu. Axu? Axu. Hold on, I gotta hold it, don't I? Let me hold it proper. It's Pikachu! Oh, there we go. There we go. Little dinosaur fella. Tusks all big and mighty. Yes. He's kind of cute. I don't know if he's like got that in his mouth or that if that's coming out of his mouth like wings. Because we're still in the intro. Yeah, exactly. Snivy. Oops, I said it before showing you. Snivy. Little snake fella. I know what that's going to be, so I'm going to move on. Okay, we have N. Cool boy. N was cool. I have to be careful with the holographic, huh? I don't think it shows anything, but like, you can just see the phone. You think that's a Pokemon. Well done, Passings! You get a passing grade. N. Oh, this one's cute. Victini. Pep the Snivy. I thought it was going to be the opposite, so I moved on. How? How'd you get the Japanese version of Pokemon cards? You only ever seen the English translated versions near me. Certain places stock them, and I got it as I got the box as a gift. You buy the pack from the source? No. Well, I mean, technically yes. Like, there's actual stores. It's not like resellers, but actual stores that sell them. All right, and then what's the last one? Oh, energy. Oh, okay, so that's for rare. So it's 2 from the back? Or is it not guaranteed? I don't know. Go Lurk? I think? It must be. And then Oreos? Those just Oreos? I don't know, man. Is that... That's uncommon. And the rare was Victini. Okay, so is it 2 from... It's 1 energy... Sorry, my throat is so rough now. Alright, well that's that pack. So we got a Victini. That's kind of cute. I like that. I like that. Now, can I open this other one? Not gonna do the Oreo? Unbelievable, Pep. That's not true dedication. I'm actually... This pack is crazy. Please, open. How did they seal this? Here we go. I'm just mutilating it. This is the most disgusting pack opening I've ever done. Oh my gosh. Oh, my finger's in. Pull it open. Yeah. There we go. Oh, we made it. Almost. You're gonna do ASMR, I'm dedicated. Oh yeah. Imagine that we've just inspired Pep's new career. I can't. This pack is cooked. It's like half... Oh, there we go. Yay, okay. This is what remains of that pack. That is miserable. 2 pieces of foil. Alright. Carablast. Little bug boy. Little bug boy. Odino. My legacy will not be ASMR. I refuse. This is one of the streams of all time. Exactly. Wow, it's quite literally been like 6 months since we last saw these things. A turtle rock. Oh, it's a fossil. Tortuga, I think. I don't remember if that's the big or small one.
You said,
here we go. Smash the rock? Why are you smashing a rock? Oh, no, that was a pass. This is my favorite stream you've done. There you... Ooh! I was about to move it under and I hadn't even seen it yet. Look at that. It's another Victini. That's cool. Art rare. I like that. That's cute. Oh, that's cool. It's very cute. Ah, well. Pep passes, so clearly it's not back. Oh, okay. Well, there's something behind
you
it.
said,
I don't know what it is, but... Eh. Oh, a big boy. Okay, it's just Zekrom. Nice. I'm prejudiced for the Callisto Pie. This is the best stream right before the first Lord got what? Ah, yes, a watchable stream. Ah, yes. The best AA battery on the market. I prefer the Victini card to this one. There you go, and then the rest would just be... Oh no, it's N, and then an energy, so I guess we didn't get an energy. And then... Sorry, and then a Seismitoad, not an energy. Oh, it looks cool, yeah, but I still prefer... I'm shaking a lot. I'm getting tired. I prefer the Victini. Wow, I'm shaking so much. Alright, and then we have one last pack. And then we have to save the rest for next year. The last one is the bloody Eevee one. Because we have those. I think I've got like 2 more of these after this one, maybe? I don't recall. Opening it. Yeah. No, it ripped it. Oh well. Didn't go down the middle like it was meant to. Alright. Ugh. I don't know the card trick in this one. We got an Eevee. No. Imagine. It feels kind of thick, I'm not gonna lie, you're getting my hopes up, Passings. It might just be that this pack is larger than the last one. Okay, it's a Phoebus, we're fine. We're fine, we're safe. Phoebus. I don't know this guy. I know he's from the new gen, but I don't know his name. I'm sitting in my room at 5 AM watching a bird unpack Pokemon while popping a 1 meter long bubble wrap. That's awesome. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I would pass too, Pep. Not gonna lie. What's this? What is that? Oh, it's the engine guy. They literally just added a werewolf. Is that a werewolf? Oh well. Would Pep smash an engine? Basically, is what we're seeing. Eevee was one of my favorite Pokemon years ago because I saw it. Oh no, that's right. Yeah. It goes into like 9 different things or something. From my limited reading of that green-black Pokemon, it's Yee something. Well, there you go. Yeah, true. The only thing you recognize is Yee. Fair enough. I think the next one's some important thing. Vaporeon. There we go. Not an engine, no engine. The engine does not get Pep going. There you go, Vaporeon. Nice. I wish I had better lighting in my room. And I think the rest are all just normal. Smash, okay. Apple. That's an Applin. Wait, what? It evolves from Apple? I thought the apple evolved into either the Snapdragon thing or something else. Or the pie. Okie dokie. Huh. Smash the apple. Okay, Pep. Alright. Metang. There's literally no orifices for you, Pep. Bianca? It's Bianca, right? God, it's been a while. Not much to see there, I guess. Oh my, so many trainers. I don't know. It's just some capsule, man. I don't know what that is. What is that? Oh, it's for... I never got this far in the game, because the game doesn't function. What is it? Iron... Elephant guy. Whatever. I know... Donphan? It's the iron version of that. Iron treads. Okay. Applin is Evo 0. It can evolve into... 3? Okay. I thought it was just 2. There you go. But there you go. There's your cards for the next year. So what do we get? We got... Vaporeon. We got... Shiny engine dude. And then the werewolf that Pep doesn't like. And then... Victini. And a Zekrom. Victini is cooler. Alright. Well, I wasn't expecting to do that today. On to contempt warning. Why'd you put it in quotes, eh? What's that implying? Eh? Hey? Iron treads. There's, okay, so that's Vaporeon. That goes into Vaporeon bag. My throat, by the way, is ruined. I'm not going to be able to do this properly. Like, obviously, I'll try to some degree, but... And it's a cappella. I don't have the backing track available because I lost it. I would have to go download it from the video. Where can I put these? Alright. Almost done. Delete that. Oh, my phone is getting hot. Joy-Con is why is it still active? I said stop. Ooh boy, that was close. Stop. Yes. There we go. Disconnect. Disconnect. Put that box down so it's not on my computer. Oh. We've made it. What is the contempt warning? Oh, it's the song, right, yeah. Sorry, I thought... Yeah, contempt warning is the song. So when does the stream start? Soon, I swear. Let me close everything. Alright, so, for those who do not know, am I able to just chuck a YouTube link into OBS? It wouldn't let me do that, would it? Contempt warning is a song that we made. Well, I say we. Actually, no, it was we. It was Dobby and I meant, when I said we, I thought I was implying you lot, but no. Okay, we're gonna turn off Valentina. I can't do this properly. And so I might just do a part of it. The stream starts after contempt warning, right? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. 4. Done. Alright. I wasn't meant to do all of these. I was just gonna... Oh, well. We all made together, yes. Yes. Alright. And then the last thing... I closed YouTube, bugger. Let me check this quickly. You're going back over here for a moment. Oh, wait, no, that works. Copy. Studio mode paste. There you go. Let me get that centered. I don't know how far across it is. There we go. This is not going to be cropped proper. So if you didn't know, this is the origins of Gregnant Hang, which is the thing that I'm known for. Because you didn't know that, right? Yeah. I can't sync... Okay, the problem is if I sing to the video, it's going to be desynced because I rewatched the whole recording the April Fool's singing. That desync is crazy between what I hear in my headphones and when my microphone picks it up. And I have not investigated that. So I can't do it to the music. So I'm just going to have to do a cappella part of it for you. The streamline feels like a miracle in District 20 Bakak to the power times 2. I feel like that's an insult. Okay. Window capture 2. Is this loud? Window capture. Where is it? Oh, it's not capturing audio, that's why. Capture audio beta. Nope, that doesn't work. Can't do that. What? Where's it gone? It just died. I don't know what that is. I can't sing what I don't know. Why is this bugged now? I shouldn't have changed anything. Automatic. No. No. I can always core. I'm happy to core instead. My throat is actually shredded. You can probably tell that since the beginning my voice might be getting deeper. Sing a song with no lyrics so there's no desync. True, but that's what I was doing last time. It's the problem. Man, it feels weird not having music for me to listen to. I've crow hit puberty, basically. Oh, man. Oh, man. Itsy Bitsy Spider. Alright, I'll sing Itsy Bitsy Spider. If you want to hear Contempt Warning, you can hear the actual version, right? Yeah, alright. What's the words to Itsy Bitsy Spider?
The code has been impregnated.
Impregnated? Don't listen to Pep, he's gonna make you sing a song that forces you to groan face. I'm true. Yeah, true, I'll copyright myself. Yeah, great. But then I don't have monetization on for this stream, so I don't make money from it anyway. Alright. Deep or high? I can't really do high. I will listen to it after the stream, because after this I'm done. I gotta keep working on the video, which is not gonna be out today, unfortunately. Nope, that's not gonna work. My throat doesn't allow it. Alright. More water. Okay. I want to take this seriously, but I literally cannot. Every time I'm about to try and sing seriously, I start laughing, and I stop myself. And so I don't think I can do this seriously. Just sing it in a monotone. Okay, that works, yeah. Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and flushed the spider out. I've skipped a whole verse. I need the lyrics in front of me. It's been so long. Wait, this was actually made... Okay, if you search up Itsy Bitsy Spider in Google, it now calls it a song by Cocomelon. That is criminal. Oh no, that was right. I was right. I can't laugh through this song. My throat will die. Sing in monotone, not talk about... The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed... No, I can't... Oh. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. Finger play. There's a bit on finger play for this. Alternately touch the thumb of one hand to the index finger of the other. Hold both hands up and wiggle the fingers as the hands are lowered. Sweep the hands from side to side. Raise both hands and sweep to the sides to form a semicircle as the sun. Wiggle fingers upwards as in first line. For the I got stuck after the second line. But oh well. Alright. What kind of prescript is this? I don't know, ask Pep. Pep managed to manifest that song from the depths of reality, so... Alright. Well, I'm gonna be done now. I won't be able to finish the Q&A today. I basically finished the editing part of it in terms of blah blah, music, yap, and all that. The rest is just... I have to find a time that I'm able to record properly. Only one contempt warning, exactly. The stream starts now, right? Give it a moment. We'll start soon. ASMR on my channel, imagine. We'll see. Thank you for the year. Oh boy. This is the part I suck at. Thank you to those who have supported and enjoyed anything I've made throughout the last year. It has been fun. I never would have expected that I would have been motivated to learn so much in terms of editing since then. What else do I have to say? I don't... That's it, right? You're welcome. Thank you, Chicken. Has Chicken been here the whole time? God damn it. We'll see. We'll see if the career... It's never going to be a career. But we'll see what else... Please never sing again. We've disappointed the Chicken. Oh no. Alright. Thank you. I'm gonna go... What a mean Chicken, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Chicken's seen contempt warning. I don't think Chicken's seen a real song. Wait, does that mean Chicken missed... Chicken might have seen the ASMR. Toodles, yeah, basically. Alright. Thank you for ending the stream for me. Thank you for the year. We will see what happens for the next year. Who knows how long I'll last. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Sleep well. Have a good day. Whatever it is. Cancel me on Twitter. Yeah, good luck.
I'm immortal.